ladies and gentlemen, Dave Chappelle! Boom, boom, ba-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, bum, bum, da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, dum.
Hello, gentlemen.
How's it going?
What up?
Pretty good.
Starfleet birthday boy.
Yes, it is almost the day to end all days, May 11th. When Starfleet Boy will turn 29.
More like
Big 29.
More like 43, but yes. That's why I'm wearing my disco shirt. No, I'm just kidding. I just wore it because I was wearing it today.
Because you were born in the 70s when disco was a thing. And now you're reflecting on how old you are.
It's true, that, and also I was born on the date which will become the Battle of the Binary Stars.
Yeah, just 300 years too early.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome. Hi guys, how's it going? We just finished a awesome Text Trek stream about Deep Space Nine Season 3, and it was this part 1. He only went up to which episode did you get up to, Father? I can't believe how bad my memory is.
Episode 13, Life Support.
But
we skipped past tense parts 1 and 2 because next week, and I'm sorry I'm in the dark right now, I can explain why in a moment, but next week we are covering past tense parts 1 and 2, dedicating an entire podcast to it. It's going to premiere on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then it'll be available wherever you listen to your podcast. We will have a returning guest. Will Wynn, the Star Trek communist, is going to join us to talk about past tense. It's an episode actually set in the 2020s and is extremely relevant to modern day society.
That's awesome. And we almost recorded tonight, but it didn't work out for one reason or another. Episode of Drunk Space Nine, which one of the hosts is here.
Hello.
We were going to record Dax, and so I watched it. It's really good.
And I got home and I watched Voyager instead.
Yeah. That's what happened. Dax was written by Dorothy Fontana, who worked on the original series.
It's even better. And then
DC Fontana, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I've never heard her actual name.
Yeah, Dorothy. She passed away a couple years ago, but really cool. I never interacted with her, but I was able to ask Larry Nemechek to ask her a question for me, and he asked her. So that was pretty cool. About some detail in the Journey to Babel script from like 1967. So that was really cool that someone from the original series writers room, not only someone, but someone who is very fucking important on that show, right under Gene Roddenberry and Gene Coons in terms of like a writer that really shaped Star Trek the original series and in turn shaped all the Star Trek to come later. She's like the last one of the old guard still with us.
Very cool. Yeah, I didn't pay attention that DC Fontana wrote it, so that makes it even better. That's insane.
Yeah. Also, another reason why she's one of the best writers on all of Star Trek is she said that as the original series writer, she thought that Deep Space Nine was the best Star Trek spinoff after the original series, and she's 100%.
Wow.
So sorry, Trek on the Tube. I know Trek on the Tube is going to be like, "Oh, Voyager's actually really good."
Voyager is fantastic, but it doesn't beat DS9.
No, DS9 beats it into the ground. If they're gonna, we don't have to compete. We don't have to compete. Right. There's room for all Star Treks.
There is room for all Star Treks. Let's see. Here we go. Hey, OG Skywatch. By the way, hey, Blue. I don't know if I already said hi to Blue. Are Star Trek VHSs worth anything, or should I toss the tapes and use the boxes as wall art? Well, I think Kevin might have something to say about it.
I don't know if you can see behind me, behind my Picard statue here. I've got all the movies. Well, most of the movies. I definitely I'm trying to get everything on VHS. I'd like to get the old VHS sets of the, like, you remember like how they would release like a few episodes on VHS like per tape.
Yeah. I have all of the original series on VHS.
I want next gen, but yeah.
That's too many episodes, though. Next Generation is 100 more episodes than TOS.
Well, yeah.
It's a lot. 7 seasons, 26 episodes a season. But
Between that and my dream to get the entire box set of the Highlander series on VHS, because I like that because it spells out Highlander. Like the set is really cool looking.
yeah, they used to do cool stuff with like those sets where they would like form pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Greetings,
but-
PE.
We didn't answer the question if they're
Oh,
worth
yeah.
anything.
I don't think so. No.
No, they're worth whatever value you and your heart assign to it.
The resale value isn't great, but they're worth a lot to me. Personally,
Blue says sell them on eBay. I agree, so that a collector who really wants them can get them and they'll survive a little bit longer. Just make them pay for shipping if they're worthless to you and get it in the hands of a collector. Fathery, you have such great specific knowledge. Just in general, Blue, or about Star Trek? I think Blue meant Star Trek.
I'll have to tell Antonia that because I don't think she knows that I have such. Antonia, did you know that I have such great specific knowledge? Well, Blue Sparrow just commented that I do.
Back to parentheses I. PE, welcome. All right,
PE
so
in the house. What's up, bro?
I feel like we have to wait a little bit because Marcelo, who's joining us, do you know Marcelo Fathery?
I do not know Marcelo.
I believe it's Marcelo Inostroza. I'm not sure if I'm saying it. He's updating his computer right now.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully he's watching this. But so he was.
I met him for about three seconds, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, his Mac did a auto update. I've been there, and I've been in that.
You got to disable that shit.
Yeah, and so then so he'll be here. He'll be back, but we'll wait for him to get started just to see if chime in. But has everyone here seen The Bad Batch? No.
I've seen the first episode, but not the second episode.
Okay.
And I didn't get to see the first episode until today, just a couple of hours ago.
Gotcha.
I've been busy all week because editing those long DS9 videos takes me an entire week, and I only get about 5 hours of sleep each night, and then I barely get it done in time for Friday.
That makes sense. Well, it's pretty good. We'll do non-spoilery discussions if someone else has seen it. I do like the box art, hence the problem. OG Skywatch, just if you are gonna ditch the videos, which I don't recommend, but if you are gonna ditch them, then you can just save the boxes, flatten them out, I guess, or cut out the fronts and the backs, and then frame them, and it'd make great wall art for your home.
Yeah,
or just hit me up.
Project like that'd be neat.
Yeah, or hit up Kevin. Kevin wants to know what's going on. Yay, Marcelo's back. Welcome back, Marcelo.
Muted or something?
No, we can hear you.
Muted?
Can you hear us? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
So, am I muted?
No.
No, I'm not muted.
You're not muted.
Blink twice if you're okay.
Do you hear us?
Okay.
We hear you.
No,
we hear you.
I have no idea.
He doesn't hear us.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Here,
He can't hear us.
Microphone.
That's funny.
Ah.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm gonna mute Marcelo just for a second while he figures it out. When you can hear us, unmute yourself. There you go. Can you hear us? Yeah. This is the best part of Starfleet Boy After Dark is technical issues.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, I can't even tell him how he can check his sound.
Can you hear me?
You can message it to him. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry I'm late,
us?
gentlemen. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Sorry I'm late.
Welcome. It's fine. Your computer did an auto update. It happens.
Yeah.
Marcelo, welcome to Starfleet Boy After Dark.
It's a pleasure being here.
Cheers to you, sir. Have you guys met Fathery? Fathery, meet Marcelo.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Marcelo and I met on the Trek Lad podcast What were we talking about? It was Star Trek.
We were talking about Unification 3. That's what we were talking about.
That's right. Okay. Wow. I'm an old man, and I've had several head injuries, so I forget things very easily.
Unification 3.
Unification 3.
The episode Sohel gave 10 out of 10 to,
10 out of 10
just based on the title, months before it even aired.
It's true. It's true. I did. And then last night I was on Marcelo's. I recorded Marcelo's podcast, and my episode's going to air on my birthday in 2022, a year from now. So I'm really excited about that, which is very cool.
I didn't even realize that.
It's also
going to air a year from now.
A year from now, yeah. Marcelo has that many episodes already lined up.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I do 23 episodes a year of my own podcast, and then I also do another podcast called Radio 815 that's year round. And Radio 815 is a podcast dedicated to here's where I'm going to get shot. The work and projects of J.J. Abrams. So we talk about Lost, Felicity, Alias, everything under the Bad Robot umbrella.
All right.
Cool. Well, you're going to have a lot of new content to talk about now that he has that deal with Warner Brothers. And is going to be involved with a bunch of DC properties, amongst other things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited that he's involved with Warner Brothers, but I would much rather see him direct something for Warner Brothers rather than just being an overall figurehead. That's just my personal opinion.
I think Studio Mogul is his next. He's got to be like Spielberg, He's got to run his own studio. Guys, Jeremiah's here. We have to sing a song.
Jeremiah was a squirtle. That sounded terrible. Jesus Christ. I don't blame anyone if you stop watching right now.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Yes.
Doing it.
He just laughed. Look at that.
He'll be back. He's doing a silly stunt. Hello, Jeremiah. Thank you for coming. PE says that the Bad Batch. PE says that the Bad Batch is all. That was great, Father. Great stunt. Is also apparently a 2016 dystopian thriller with Keanu Reeves in it. Really, is that right?
I have no idea.
I believe it. That's would be insane if he made that up. So it must be true, right?
No, I guess you're right. Yeah, it must be. It must be true. Let me look this up while you guys.
The Gremlins.
Hey,
no.
People in the chat, let me know if it's annoying that I'm sitting here in the dark.
Why are you worried about it?
The reason why I'm doing this is because my little office area is adjacent to my living room, where just about 20 feet away from me, my partner Antonia is playing Resident Evil 8 that just came out today, and she has her headset on. That's why she can't that's why we're not hearing the game right now. But I can actually see it where I am, and the graphics look amazing. We're playing it on the PS5 in 4K and a high dynamic range. It looks really, really good and really, really scary. And I want
to going to be distracted all night. No, keep it real. Keep it like that. Also, you could just be cosplaying as Nagilum.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a weird glow in the dark face that wanted to watch Picard and Pulaski fuck.
That's right. I forgot about that.
That was a thing that happened in the year 2365. That happened.
That happened?
It's true. That did happen. Whoa!
Whoa! Now both of the Drunk Space Niners are here.
That's what you are.
You guys are behind Drunk Space Nine.
Yes.
No, I'm behind a bag.
Okay, well, both of you okay.
Evan meet Marcelo. Marcelo meet Evan, son of
Hello.
Dennis.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you. That was very nice.
And then there were 5.
And then there were 5.
Evan just told me today he's coming to visit me for my birthday. So
when's your birthday again?
June 25th, but he's coming at the end of this month.
New York. Where are you guys meeting? Up in the Philly area, or what? Where is it that you are? Jersey area?
I'm in Jersey. He's coming. He's coming to me. Yeah.
Oh shit! I wonder if I could do an impromptu fly in.
Oh, that would be so amazing. If
What's
we could
a
do
lot?
a live recording of Drunk Space, or not live, but like an all together recording in
I
Drunk
mean,
Space.
you
that'd
could
be
make
amazing.
it live too if you wanted.
You
Yeah,
could
we could.
also do that. It could
That's what you
simulcast. Interesting. Guys, this is so exciting. I haven't had this many people on in a while, so thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, Jeremiah says it's cool, Fathery. I kind of. Oh, we're talking about if we're annoyed by Fathery's lighting, Son of Dennis.
Dude, don't let them give you any shit about your lighting, because in my first 2 live streams ever, my family gave me so much shit for basically sitting in the dark. So
It is Starfleet Boy After Dark.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's very suitable. Mood lighting, just laugh like a pirate every so often.
Now you can't
Yeah,
do it on
it's-
Starfleet Boy's morning show, the Starfleet Boy in the morning.
We do have a daytime show, which Jill only will come to the daytime show. This is too not safe for work for her, so it's pretty funny. And I think our Scottish Trekkie Geek in Review fell asleep. He was
You-
going to come on.
You
Yeah.
should call the Starfleet Boy morning show Trekfist.
Breakfast. I like
Trekfist
that.
Trekfist in bed.
Breakfast in bed. There we go.
And Tony is
I was
screaming
doing
right
something
now.
else
If y'all
there.
can hear that.
I did hear that actually.
Okay.
When I
hope-
first
let,
saw
let me
it-
know if that gets annoying. Also,
Did she
I
get
can't
taken
even
by
do
the
it.
zombies?
it's like I don't know, like a monster made out of a bunch of flies or something, like attacked her.
Oh,
She's
they're the
running
worst.
away from it now.
Jeremiah says that when they first saw you, they thought you were doing a Palpatine stunt.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right, so we are all here.
That is-
All right, who saw the Bad Batch? No, Father only saw the first episode. You've seen both of them, Marcelo, and
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen the Bad
This
Batch.
week has been hell for me. I haven't watched
I can't
anything.
watch that. All right, so we're probably not going to talk about the Bad Batch
Sorry.
in detail, but let's do. Can we do, Marcelo? Can we do a non-spoiler pitch? No spoilers, and pitch it to these guys and the audience to see if we can
Okay.
convince them that they have to watch it.
Hey, that's
I'm
on me
gonna
that I haven't
convince
watched
them
it
not
yet,
to
so.
watch it.
Wait,
it's-
what?
Okay, I think I should preface what I'm about to say is I've never seen the Clone Wars before. I'm not a fan I should have mentioned that before you invited me on here, but
That's fine. No, you could still be on here. We pivot very quickly. We're always pivoting. This is a
Okay.
pivot
I thought it was very, very cool. I love the animation style. I love the opening scene. You see some people that I believe were first introduced in the Clone Wars, and you get the announcement of a special order that I'm sure all of you know about. And it was just cool. It was just really, really fun. The first
Yeah.
episodes were, I mean, that's not much of a pitch, but it was fun. I'll put it this way: if you like the Clone Wars, you'll like the first 2 episodes of the Bad Batch.
Also, it's filling in something I really wanted to see, which is in detail because you don't really get it in movies. We're going to see the transition from the Republic to the Empire, like from a different perspective.
The first Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. I was sold on fun. You said it was fun. You said that
It
wasn't
is
a good
fun.
pitch, but
It's
I
a
like
really
fun.
good-
I like fun. I'm
It is a
into
good
fun.
pitch. Yeah,
it's
that's true.
fun. I mean, one of the characters from the Bad Batch reminded me of Shax from Lower Decks. So he's
Oh
he's
yeah,
a-
Wrecker.
yeah, he's like
Yeah.
obsessed with blowing shit up.
Oh, I guess we can
Yeah.
say that.
So,
So,
what?
the
well,
bad. Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Father. Yeah,
No, I was just gonna explain like who the Bad Batch are.
yeah. That's
in
what
case-
I was gonna.
in case
do
you
too,
did- you
I'd-
didn't
I'd like you
watch-
to do it though.
If you didn't watch Clone Wars season 7 or before that, when they released like those unfinished animatics that had the Bad Batch originally showed up there on StarWars.com. Watched them
Right.
years ago there before it was cool to even know who the Bad Batch were. But regardless, and I'm a dude who hates the prequels, but still, like I.
But do you like the Clone
That's how
Wars?
diligent I am.
Do you like the Clone Wars cartoon?
Sometimes I love the Clone Wars. Sometimes I hate it. It's a very uneven experience for me.
We know. Wait, real quick before you go on. We know Marcel hasn't seen the Clone Wars. Son of Dennis, Kevin09, you've seen the Clone Wars.
That-
I've
Not
seen
all
a-
of it. Certainly not
Yeah, I've
all of
seen
it.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit of that in Rebels.
It gets
Okay,
better.
great.
It gets better the further you go along. And I prefer Rebels because I'm more of an original trilogy dude. But the Bad Batch are really cool. One of the best parts of the Clone Wars is when they start making the show more about the clones than about like the Jedi and the main characters of the prequels. So the clones really steal the show on Clone Wars, and the Bad Batch are really neat because they're a group of clones that aren't like exact copies. They're clones that are genetically varied. You have Hunter, who's the leader. He's kind of like this Rambo guy, but he's also kind of like Wolverine. He has like really keen senses. He can like track dudes and stuff. And you have Wrecker, who's like this big, giant, strong clone, but he's real dumb. You have Crosshair, who's kind of like this really dark, kind of like sick, like murderous dude. He's the sniper, so he's kind of like the dangerous one. Yeah, Crosshair.
Sounds like a GI Joe.
Yeah, there's a dude named Tech. He's like their IT guy. He's real brainy. He's real smart. But he's always like hacking their way into shit. So they're kind of like all varied. They all have like their own skill set. You actually see them recruit a new dude into the Bad Batch within the Clone Wars. But the idea here for like their show, the Bad Batch, is Order 66 happens. The clones turn on the Jedi. The Empire becomes the new power in the galaxy, and these dudes like it didn't work for them. Like they didn't get like the switch hit to like kill the Jedi. So they're still like good guys in a world where the Empire has basically won. The bad guys have won. The bad guys are in charge, and I'm not sure what the actual like week to week premises because I've only seen the first episode. I haven't gone past that, but yeah, like it's gonna be like a sort of like watching like these good guys, these noble clone dudes that have like their own kind of like unique personalities within the era of the rise of the Empire.
So it's fun.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of action. There's even like some heart to it, and it's I would say like tonally, they are definitely going for Mandalorian by way of Clone Wars. That's the tone they are aiming for.
And
we get to know that.
And we already get some Mandalorian tie-ins in episode 2, which I won't give any spoilers for, Father.
Oh, cool.
But yeah,
I think is it a certain character that I think I know who it is.
No, it's just the name of this episode.
Okay.
What,
Of
episode
Starfleet
2?
Boy
Or...
After Dark. No, it's the title of Starfleet Boy After Dark has the clue in it. That's what Blue was referring to.
Well, there's a Mandalorian character who I know shows up in the Bad Batch, but she's not in the first episode.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this episode is titled...
I said she, so that's a little clue.
I'm trying to put that together.
Yeah.
I got
Starfleet Boy After Dark, working on the chain code gang.
Oh, that's a spoiler. Well, not really. But
No, it's not a spoiler. It's just like a thing.
Whatever.
I like the wordplay.
I think the Bad Batch, like one of the strengths of that show is that if you're like a prequel kid, or I guess like they're not kids, but like prequel adults now. If you're someone who like grew up like loving the prequels, it'll still have like that little bit of, like Revenge of the Sith flavor to it. And if you're a little bit older, like me, and you're more like the original trilogy, well, it's still going to be about like, look at like the bad guys are going to be like the Empire, and like Tarkin is in it, the Emperor is in it. Like it's about like rebels versus the Empire. We actually see like a little bit of like the early like rebellion stuff in the first episode. So that's cool. Like I really dig it.
I was really excited to see Tarkin. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
And
the original Star Wars.
Now I think
baddie.
we're giving spoilers to Son of Dennis and Kevin 09, right? I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler.
Mafi's in it.
Mafi. Grand Mafi Tarkin.
Well, he ain't a Grand Moff. He's still an Admiral.
Not yet.
He's Admiral Tarkin or just Moff? He's a Moff.
No, he's Admiral. They call him Admiral.
Oh, I like the design of the
really
character
cool.
second from the right.
So second from the right, that's Heavy. So he's like their big dumb Hulk dude. He's like, and they all have, it's the same voice actor who did the voices for the clones in the Clone Wars, but he makes his voice a little different for each one.
Is that Tamara?
No, it's a different dude. It's a different dude for the cartoons. But he makes it still have like that Kiwi flavor to it. So Wrecker is like, I'm Wrecker. I'm here to fight droids.
On Wrecker. The best part of the Clone Wars is you can watch it in arcs. I have a Google Doc
that's cool.
listing out all the arcs. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Jeremiah, would you send
That's
that
really
to
cool.
us, please?
Yeah.
That would be
But
awesome.
the one thing I've heard about the Clone Wars is that there's a specific way to watch it. So
Yes,
if any of you guys like have like a cheat document, can you like send it to
That's
me?
what-
it's on StarWars.com. They have like the official chronological order on StarWars.com
Okay, but it's not in chronological order
on Disney Plus. No,
Why don't they just do that on Disney Plus? Why do we have to do more work?
they do that for their Marvel shit.
They do
Like,
it
if
for
you go to
Marvels.
the
You have you have
if you go to the Marvel
story order,
section,
Yeah.
you can tell it.
continuity order.
Yeah, you can put it in like you start with Captain America: First Avenger, and then you watch
Oh.
Captain Marvel, and then you go to Iron Man.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
No, well, I generally watch because I'm a big Marvel geek. I grew up watching Marvel cartoons and Marvel properties. So I usually do release order. But for the Clone Wars, I heard that there was a specific way to watch it. So if I'm ever going to invest in that, I want to do it right the first time.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jeremiah. Someone in our text message audience just reminded me that we didn't get Marcelo a proper Starfleet Boy introduction. It's true. We usually like to ask you and put you on the spot a little bit. What's your Star Trek story?
My Star Trek story is that I grew up watching the original series of films. The original set with Captain Kirk and Spock. And later on in life, when Netflix came around, I started discovering Next Generation, Enterprise, Deep Space Nine, and as I fell on my sword just yesterday with Starfleet Boy, I have not. I shouldn't say this right now, but I've said it already, so I'll just say it again. I have not finished.
Hold on that sword again.
You want to? You just want to plunge the sword into my stomach? You want to tell everybody what I told you?
No, you do it.
All right.
I want to hear you say it again. I want to hear you say it again.
Damn you. I have not finished a single series of Star Trek from the Berman era. I've finished all like modern Star Trek. I've all caught up with Picard. I'm all caught up with Lower Decks, and I'm all caught up with Discovery. But the reason why I haven't finished a single series of Berman Star Trek is because it's twofold. Because I'm lazy, I got other stuff to do, and I'm too much of a fan of Deep Space Nine. There's a specific episode that I refuse to watch because one of my favorite all-time Star Trek characters dies in it. So, like I told Starfleet Boy yesterday, I really have to get over myself and just power through and just watch the fucking things already. Because I feel like a pretender calling myself a Star Trek fan when I haven't actually seen all this series.
Doesn't make you not a fan.
Yeah.
But that's it, basically.
I haven't completed most of them. Like I think just DS9 and most of TNG and a lot of Enterprise. But I'm a non-completionist at this point as well.
Kevin doesn't like the
that's
original
fine.
series.
Yeah, I've never seen all of the original series.
And he doesn't like he won't watch my show or come on.
Well, I mean, the original series is the second best Star Trek of all time, but most people aren't insane like me. I've watched most episodes of Star Trek at least 5 times. I'm always like rewatching it though.
That's
but
why you have
I'm
such a
insane.
specific knowledge of Star
Wait,
Trek,
you've seen
as Blue said earlier.
every series 5 times?
Yes,
5 times.
Even the Lower
He's
Decks
got-
and Discovery, everything. I've seen it at least. Well, no, with those I've only seen them 4 times. But with most things, I've seen them 5 times.
So you're
He's
that
5
well versed
times
on
father.
on Enterprise.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that.
Mhm.
I feel
I've
like
seen.
I mean,
yeah,
Enterprise is probably my least favorite, but I've seen a shitload of times.
forgiven.
I've seen Lower Decks like 3 times through. I think that's my favorite animated Star Trek. I just love that show for some weird reason. I love Rick and Morty, so you guys can probably put 2 and 2 together. But I love
I'm
it.
very close. I just have to finish Voyager and I'll be a completionist.
Lucky man.
Now watch all 800 episodes 4 more times.
So I can be 5 times fathery.
That's the problem. His father, he's watching them all up for. That's why I can't complete it. Every time I
I
watch
go on Netflix or anything, it's like
like, sorry,
Father
fathers.
is viewing.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
sorry, he's using up all the Star Trek.
on 6 different devices.
I checked it out of the library, so you can't get to it.
You're
I
the
don't think
one.
I don't think it works like that anymore. Like this ain't Blockbuster, y'all.
Wouldn't that be crazy if Netflix like really followed like that one part of Blockbuster's model where it was like, sorry,
Allow parental.
it's all checked out.
I actually never rented from a Blockbuster. I rented from a
What?
bunch of other stores, but like there wasn't a Blockbuster in like the town I lived in. But I wasn't like I'm not gonna like drive somewhere else to like rent a movie.
What'd you have, like Hollywood Video, Cheapo Meepo?
No, there was a place called the Movie Gallery, and then there's like a mom and pa's place. It's called the Movie Store.
Okay,
I
two
rented
of
from
them.
Family Video.
Yeah, that was a fairly common one, I think, back in the day.
We had an
Family
awesome
Video.
place
That was
called-
all Blockbuster and Hollywood.
Yeah.
Was
Video
it?
for most of
We had
my-
an awesome place called Lion Video, which was independent, but we also rented from Blockbuster. I just got a flood of memories of renting from Blockbuster.
I mean, it was so cool to like go in there, like every Friday and just like walk around and you see like
Yeah, that was
all of the
something you did on
VHS
Fridays,
cases.
that's right.
And, yeah, and you walk down the wall with like all the new releases, see what was the new stuff that came out that week. And a lot of those are gonna be like out of stock, but then like the ones that are in stock, and then you have like all the different aisles that you just kind of like. I'm just gonna walk down the action movie aisle, just see what's
Yeah.
there. And I was like, oh, I always like walk by like this one case that has like this really cool picture on it. Like maybe today is the day I'm finally gonna watch like Escape from New York
or
know,
Tremors. Yeah.
or Tremors or
Yeah.
like whatever.
Or
And-
Muriel's Wedding.
Oh, I love Muriel.
I saw that in the theater actually.
That's one of my favorite movies. Team Sims. Blue wants to know what everyone's drinking. Blue, I'm drinking Chateau Picard Pinot Noir.
what?
I mean, sorry, Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, yeah.
It's Pinot Noir on Drunk's Face Line, but it's Pinot
Blue,
Noir.
cover your ears.
Yes.
I'm drinking Modelos. It's a black beer.
Modelos.
I'm
Modelos.
drinking a truly lemonade, mango.
Oh, what is that?
Mango.
Lemonade.
It's a
Lemonade mango.
yeah, because it's a low carb. I'm back on the keto diet, so I'm watching my carb intake.
Are you doing keto?
What is
Wow.
keto? I have no idea what keto is.
Ketosis, right? It stands for
Yeah,
ketosis.
you don't eat. You don't consume carbohydrates.
Father's
Is
trying to
it- is-
convince his body that it needs to go into survival mode, and instead of storing fat, it will use his fat reserves. Right? Is that
Yeah.
how it works? Yeah.
I do like this yo-yo dieting where like I'll do this diet for like 6 months and like lose 10 or 20 pounds, and then I'll just like go back to like eating whatever I want and gain it back, and then I go back to the I've been doing that for like 5 years.
I think the best diet is to get on the show alone. That seems to be a great diet. Anybody watch that show?
I watched it because of you, but that's
Okay. They all
I
start out about 50 pounds heavier than they end up. So
I'm on a seafood diet.
here it comes.
I love
eat it.
lobster.
Oh yeah,
No, I didn't expect that.
I'm literally on a seafood.
and I've only heard that joke like 47 times since 1993.
Nice
But
47. What are you drinking there? Baja Brewing Company, Mexican. Por favor,
Mexican
IPA.
IPA.
Por favor, I love it.
Yeah, it's a holdover from. I stocked up on Cinco de Mayo. I've been just drinking like whiskey. I've been trying to cut back on
Water.
carbs and carbs in beer form, like empty carbs, and then or empty calories rather. And but then Cinco de Mayo came, and then I was like, Mexican IPA. I've never heard of that. Really?
I was about to say I have never heard. And I live in Texas, where we're like right next to Mexico, and I live in Austin, Texas, where IPAs are super popular because we have like a big beer snob scene. And yeah, like Mexican IPA is something I didn't know existed until about 80 seconds ago.
Yeah. It's good. It's solid. It's like I like it. It's not as like juice bomby or hazy or like dank or all those other like buzzwords for like
Better than an American IPA.
I do like a New England IPA a lot.
You know what I learned though, like drinking craft beers in like other countries, is that like they criticize like American craft beer of having like too much flavor, like there's no nuance to it. Like a lot of the American craft beers are kind of like overpowered, and it means like someone who's like not like I drink like I'm about to switch to Michelob Ultra, but like normally I would drink like a I don't know like a Miller Lite. Um, I don't really like the super strong flavored beers, but like I have noticed like if I'm in like Europe or somewhere else, like a lot of the craft beers are not as overpowering to my palate.
I would say
agree.
it is nuanced. Yeah, like I think the biggest probably flavor culprit in like European beers would be like Belgium, and that's still like a nuanced like yeasty kind of. I don't know, but yeah, I agree with that. It's a very American thing. I feel like to just be like, get the flavor, as much flavor as you can in there, make it hazy
Yeah.
and dank, and
A good dear friend of mine who was on this show, Spaghetti Eddie. I think you guys remember Spaghetti Eddie,
Mhm.
Oh
right?
yeah.
He brews
rather it's
beer.
Eddie Spaghetti.
Eddie Spaghetti. Oh, is Eddie Spaghetti? I thought it was Spaghetti Eddie. Eddie Spaghetti.
That would just be spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I love it. Anyways, he brews beer. He brews beer, and he makes IPAs. But my favorite thing he's ever made was a braggot. Have you guys ever had a braggot?
No.
No.
It's
Tell
really
us
good.
what it is. Describe it. Describe the experience of like when the liquid like hit your tongue. Like what happened?
I didn't need to date men anymore.
Oh.
So it turned you straight.
No, I just. Oh yeah, maybe it's true. If I get drunk enough, I have a weird confession to make, but I'm not sure I'll get drunk enough. This might be saved for Drunk Space 9. Actually, I might save it for Drunk Space 9. Anyways,
Spicy.
he's also made saisons, which are really delicious.
I love
Those are great.
saisons.
He's really good at making IPAs, and yeah, now I miss his beers. Now I hope hopefully he's brewing one soon because they're really good.
Homebrew
Homebrewed.
Miami with
Have you guys
right?
ever homebrewed?
No, I'd like to.
Try it. It's really fun. I mean, I haven't tried it myself. But
I'd like to do
it
it, but
seems
they
really
have
fun.
really great beers in the store that I don't have to like work for.
True.
So
It's
what are
funny
you
that
drinking, Kevin? Oh,
I
sorry.
am I am drinking. Well, I was drinking.
Who Garden?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's
Home
that
garden.
home garden.
Who Garden? Who Garden?
Okay, I'm
Because
glad we-
earlier,
I'm glad we
earlier.
got to this.
I
Yeah.
thought it said something else. I was like, what? What are you drinking?
Kevin says it's pronounced Who Garden, but
Hey,
think-
I didn't say it. Google's saying it.
No, but I thought I heard Hogarden. I was like, what the fuck is that?
it's Ho.
That's what
That's what I think. It's a
He
Ho.
thinks
It's
it
Ho
is.
Garden.
I always
You're-
said Hogarden.
Yeah, Ho Garden. No.
I did until I looked it up.
Would you not like a garden full of hoes?
I would
I
love
would.
Yes.
it. But now I'm drinking Blue Moon Light Sky because,
Ooh.
like
It's
Father,
pronounced-
I'm trying to
Those are
Not-
okay.
not drink
Blue Moon.
too much carbs.
I saw you standing alone. Sorry.
Alone. Yeah. Nice.
Man, there's some
you can sing
scary
anytime you
fucking
want to.
shit in this video game.
What?
Resident Evil 8. It is very scary
Blue also,
looking.
Blue also says, by the way, the last Drunk Space 9 was hilarious. It was not as funny as Katie's episode. I loved it, but I think Katie's episode is still the funniest. Klingon Katie's episode is still the funniest.
Oh,
episode.
I need to listen to those because I
You
want
need
to
to-
hear what y'all are doing.
Definitely
Space
listen
9.
to Klingon Katie's episode. Yeah, Drunk Space 9. And then
You don't have to worry about that.
that.
skip right
I
over
didn't
that one.
say the thing, Kevin.
know.
I didn't say it. Like-
I was back in that house today. I had to do a 1-day job in that house today.
Did you have any like
Nope,
sensory memory? Of,
Oh,
okay.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like, just for old time's sake.
I recommend intermittent fasting. I've been doing it, and I've seen weight loss. By the way, intermittent fasting might be safer too, Father. Just FYI.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Okay. Cool. Jeremiah D, what's your? Oh, this is not for me. But anyway, since we put it up here, what's your favorite Star Wars and Rebels and anything Ahsoka? Nice. Okay, what is your favorite Star Wars, people? Mine is Return of the Jedi.
Empire.
All right.
Although Mando now is like, sorry, I cut you off. But
No, my favorite Star Wars movie, period, is I'm gonna get shot again. The Force Awakens.
I knew
Sorry,
you were gonna say that.
I'm
Why
a
did you
JJ
guys-
guy.
how did you-
Hey,
how
I
did
don't-
you- Oh, JJ. Yeah, that's true.
I love it. I love it.
by the way, do you guys recognize the Easter egg on my cap?
Oh, hang on. We're gonna have
Can't
to
see.
zoom in. Here we go. Oh, Slusho. Yes.
The slusho mix looks great around here.
That's awesome. Very nice.
Sorry,
Wow,
sorry.
you're really yeah.
They
That's
snuck that
awesome.
into Star Trek.
That's very cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
they did get
yeah.
Slusho.
Umbrella ordered it.
Very, very cool. All right, so we got what? So you haven't. So Force Awakens. All right, we got Empire from Evan. What's yours, Kevin?
Empire, Jedi, and I really like Mando. I don't know. It's all fun.
It is.
You want to see me get shot? I love Solo.
So I love
I like
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
I like Solo.
I love
It's
it.
a good
Where did my
spy
I think it's
Yeah.
underrated. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the turd everyone makes it out to be.
Yeah, it's definitely not the turd.
This isn't the turd you're looking for.
This is my Solo patch. and
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
fully
Hell yeah.
into it, yeah. I saw Solo on premiere night at Disney World on Star Wars weekends, at the Disney Fun place in IMAX. It was an amazing experience. Maybe that's why I love it so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yo, Ruben, I'm sending you a link. Happy show,
Ruben?
all. Ruben, we got to get Ruben on here too. Okay, you guys make it show for a second. I'll be right back.
Well, no one asked me what my favorite Star Wars was, so
Okay,
I was
what's your
totally,
favorite?
I was totally
No,
going
so,
to. I was totally going
Sohel
to.
didn't
Anyway,
ask me, so I'm not going to tell
I'm
you.
assuming it's Phantom.
Come on,
Menace.
I want to hear it. Come on.
Oh, no,
Can
Sohel
I
didn't
hear it?
ask,
I've never
so
been
y'all
here
just don't
before.
know.
It's a holiday.
Hillary, what's your favorite Star?
He said, "What's my favorite star?" I'm gonna say the North Star.
Do you like the despecialized editions? Do you like the Hammy despecialized editions?
I love the despecialized editions. Oh my god,
I have
I'm such
those.
a purist. Yeah,
I
yeah,
have those.
I burned them onto disc and I printed out like the Blu-ray case things
yeah,
that
yeah.
they made, and yeah, like oh my god, that's the only way I'll watch the original trilogy. Because I'm a special edition hater. I'm a prequels hater. I'm so like into like the old
Yeah,
school original trilogy. Not gonna surprise anyone. My favorite Star Wars movie is the original 1977 Star Wars movie. I think
Damn
it's
good movie.
the most Star Warsy
Awesome.
of all of them. If I could just like preserve one single entry into the Star Wars saga, if I could just like choose one to like preserve forever, it would be that original movie.
I don't
I
think
think
anybody
you-
could
yeah.
argue with that.
Yeah.
Why do you think? Why do you think George Lucas went nuts and wanted to fuck up his trilogy so much with the special editions?
I mean, it's
Dollar
something
dollar
that I've
bills,
spent a
you
lot
know.
of time, thinking about, being angry about. I went through like a long phase where I would get like angrier and angrier about it as time went on. I kind of got over it to an extent, but my joking answer that I used to say is he either like smoked a lot of drugs in the 70s and 80s and then stopped and forgot how to make movies, or he didn't do drugs in the 70s and 80s, but then he started in the 90s. One or the other.
He pulled like a Kevin Smith.
Yeah. But
It's a
no,
great
George,
example,
George
by the way.
Lucas is an interesting guy. He went down an interesting path.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
but I don't-
changed
I don't.
the whole entire way movies are made and the entire business and everything you could think about. He's influenced every aspect of modern cinema.
and not all of it was good.
That is true.
influences,
I
though.
was-
Some of it was
I was
bad.
going to say that, Starfleet Boy.
Yo,
Yes.
Martian.
Ruben.
What's up? Sorry, I forgot to close the YouTube tab, so I was hearing both sets of voices, and I'm like, what's going on? Did I smoke too much weed tonight?
I was about to say
Has it
that.
finally gone to that point?
I think you reached that point a long time ago, and you're now made of weed. If you don't smoke daily,
I'm made of-
you'll just disappear. Like you'll actually turn into smoke. You need to.
I was in
He's Swamp Thing. He's like a more plant than man at this point.
Ruben,
I was in a knife fight, and they cut me in the neck, and just green blood shot out.
Ruben, meet Marcelo. Marcelo, meet Ruben. He's like my
Nice to
oldest
meet
friend
you,
here.
Ruben.
You're all my
Hello,
friends, but Ruben I've known since I was in the second grade and he was in the third grade. So we have third grade
Wow.
props.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, was I second grade or third grade? And you were fourth grade.
No,
you
you
were
were
fourth.
you were 2 grades behind me, so I was third. You were first.
Oh, is that how young I was?
I think you were 2 grades behind me, weren't you?
No, I'm only a year younger.
No.
When did you graduate? I graduated in '94.
Oh yeah, 96. You're right.
Wow, I
Dang.
feel
Yeah,
young all of a
1894,
sudden.
guys. 1894.
I feel young all of a sudden. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You might be the youngest person here. Father's like 700 years old.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm I'm not that young. I wish.
Who,
I used to-
who was president when you were born?
Father, he's been
Uh,
around for centuries.
Jimmy
Truth-
Carter.
I was born in '88. So
Oh, that's
So at the
Oh.
end of Reagan.
Reagan.
yeah,
Reagan.
Yeah,
no,
I
but
think
you
they're
would have been
right.
Reagan, beginning of Bush.
Papa Bush.
That was
Papa Bush,
Dukakis
not-
Bush.
not-
That
not
was
the other
I remember
Bush.
that election year. It was like I was
Poppy
cognizant.
Bush.
You were born into a different Star Wars.
yeah, kind of.
Reagan's Star Wars.
That's right.
Oh,
they
yeah,
had the
that's
Star
right,
Wars
yeah.
program. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Reagan was president when I was born. Also,
Really?
I prefer the future of For All Mankind, to be honest.
Is anyone
haven't
watching
watched
For
that.
All Mankind? Yeah, I haven't watched it
And
either.
I do,
Everyone says it's
I don't
great.
do
You
Apple-
guys should watch it.
Yeah, I haven't had a
I
chance to
know
watch
it's
it.
good.
It's awesome.
The only two
Is that-
streaming
that's an Apple
services
show,
I
right?
don't have is
Yeah.
Apple and Peacock. Like I have every other streaming service
Well,
except for
Peacock-
those two.
Peacock's free.
Peacock, well, you can
Mhm.
get it free, but Peacock isn't really worth it. For my estimation, unless you like.
Loser
like,
fighting words with Ruben.
Uh-oh,
worth-
Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben.
Okay, sorry, sorry.
I don't even
Ruben
watch
says
Peacock.
Peacock still. It's true.
You woke
But
the
I like.
dragon.
I like.
I mean, Peacock is more worth.
Dragon.
Peacock's more worth it to
Riker
me
didn't like that
than
either.
Paramount.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean they
That'd be
got
good.
Harry Potter, they got Jurassic Park, they got Jason Bourne movies, they got
Okay.
the Brave New World show, they got Saved by the Bell, I guess if you want to watch that.
I've,
you know?
I've been
No,
watching it
yeah.
actually.
Like they have a lot of good stuff on there.
Hulu has Saved by the Bell, though.
Ruben, real quick, what's your favorite Star Wars? Anything Star Wars.
I guess Empire Strikes Back. I've never
Oh
really
wow!
thought about
Still, after all these years, that's
I
been
mean,
your answer
what
since
else
as
has
long
come
as I've
out
known
that's
you.
even come close?
I mean, I feel like most people would
What
say
else has come out
Empire.
since then?
Let's be real. As far as I'm concerned, there's only 3 Star Wars movies and nothing else has ever been made.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's true. No, he's that hardcore. You know, we had I have it somewhere on VHS. We saw when we have Ruben's reaction to
Oh my God, to the
Phantom Menace
Oh my
on
God,
video.
that was epic.
And we were trying so hard to convince him that it was good. He was the only one saying it was terrible. But then he convinced one of our friends in that conversation that it was terrible as well.
It was like 14 on 1. I pretty much marked that day as the day like I separated from the mainstream nerddom. And I was like, I'm in my own world right now. Everybody's just like,
Yeah.
oh, CG, blah, nostalgia,
I know what you mean.
Give me more. And I'm just like, I'm out, guys. I'm out.
He
Have
did.
fun with
He
it.
actually said like something like I'm done.
Oh
Like,
no, I hate
it
the
was, like,
prequels.
crazy.
I
It
thought it
was
was
really
a fucking
funny.
disaster. I was like, what the fuck is this? With all the power you have in the world, George Lucas, you could have hired fucking Quentin Tarantino to direct this movie. Basically, you could have gotten like the cream of the crop.
Was Quentin
in the
Tarantino the biggest shit at the time? I think he was.
Well,
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1999.
Yeah, yeah.
99,
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
he would have been huge. No, like I remember that. Like I was I didn't have like a whole lot of friends that were like really into Star Wars, but like yeah, I was a teenager when those came out, and like I was the only one that like wasn't really that into it. And
Oh, Valerie, check this out. So we all bought tickets a week before. We stood in line to buy tickets a week
Yeah.
before. It was
Yeah.
15 of us. We took a whole row in the theater, like 15, 16 of us. We took a whole row in the theater. The movie ends, and I look around, and I go, was I the only one who thought that was the biggest piece of shit on the fucking planet? And everybody else is like, ah! And I'm like, what was that? Wasn't even a movie. Like, that was a joke. The whole
It
thing
was
was
really
a big
it was
joke
really
to me.
funny. We've never we would I was felt bad for Ruben because he was like growing up like you adored Star Wars. Like Star Wars was like your like you would talk about it all the
I
time.
was always
Yeah,
a Star
so
Wars and Star Trek person.
I
didn't
did
really...
feel bad for you, but that was a fun event for a couple reasons. You were there at the Meet Joe Black thing too. We were actually
We went to
also
see
went
Meet
to
Joe
see
Black,
Meet Joe Black just to see.
to watch the trailer for the prequel because we knew it was
I
playing.
forgot that's how they released it. Yeah.
That's how
Oh,
they
and not only
released it,
that, remember, we watched because we knew they showed the trailer before the movie, and they were going to show the trailer again after the movie.
Right. That's
So
right.
we sat through that 3-hour turd bomb of a Brad Pitt movie, just an awful movie,
which
and
I liked.
And then in the middle of the credits, the film breaks. Remember the film
That's
broke?
That's right.
And we waited a half
Wow.
hour for them to fix the
In addition
film
to-
just so we could watch the freaking trailer
It's
for the
true.
prequel.
It's true.
Damn.
A second time, it was.
I just
crazy.
taped it off of ET. They showed it on ET. I recorded it on my VCR.
And then we were working at WTMI. Remember, we got the soundtrack
Yeah.
a week before the movie.
We
And
did.
it says,
that's right.
and like track number 9 is like the death of
Qui-Gon's
Qui-Gon.
funeral.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were
We were
so,
like-
yeah, we were shit.
We're
Yeah,
like,
we were,
what?
yeah,
I saw that
That's
too.
right. yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. That was a
Whoever
big-
released that deserves to get fired.
Yeah,
Well,
seriously, man.
it
It
was-
was like a miss
the fact that we got it
time.
early
It was a
made.
different time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
They should have hit.
We
the-
were
they
working
should have
at a
changed the
classical
ti-
music radio
music
station, so we
yeah.
got the
Yeah.
soundtrack like weeks ahead.
Oh my
Oh,
god! Thanks
cool.
for remembering that. I totally forgot.
Oh,
that
I
part.
never
Yeah,
forget
You worked
that.
at a classic.
Yeah, it was so cool.
That's awesome.
We did. We did
Awesome.
together. It was shenanigans, just like this. It was. Actually, it was just.
Yeah, that was a fun. That was a fun
We created
That's
restaurants together. Plantuca was one of our restaurants. Well, that's a long story. We won't explain what that is right now. But look, see, Ruben's reaction says it all.
Damn it!
Uh,
I should have probed you more in my interview. I could have
Hey, Blue.
found some really good shit out.
There's so much to learn about Starfleet Boy. now you know. If you really want to you could do a documentary about the classical radio station. We were the first radio station to be heard from Mount Everest. I'm not even joking.
What?
This is a real
That's
thing.
awesome.
Yes.
How
Our
is that
radio
possible?
so we were one of the first radio stations to go digital and like to broadcast over the internet, and it was really cool. Shout out to Joe Casero, who I think set that up. Anyways, because of that, we were the first show in town for classical music. I think maybe there was like some like rock station or something like that or whatever, but somehow or another a fan of the station was climbing Mount Everest, took us up there on his satellite. He had a satellite internet connection, which was cutting edge for that time, and was able to stream our music on Mount Everest. So it was crazy. It was a pretty fun thing. It was really gnarly.
I
And
want to
cool.
tell if Joe Casera is listening, I'll get you your Windows 2000 CD soon. I think it was 2000. I borrowed like a Windows from him once, and it never.
That's really funny. We have to get him on this program. Joe Casera, if you guys ever meet him, he basically created the internet. Anyways, I know Al Gore says he did, but it was Joe Casera.
I finished watching Shadow and Bone today. Anybody else watch it? Netflix
No,
show?
I saw part of the first episode and I couldn't finish watching it because I fell asleep. But I saw up
The first couple episodes are very slow. It is.
Well, I have never heard of this show, so please tell us about it. Give us the
Oh
Ruben
yeah, I don't
pitch.
know. It was just, it came
while
up
you
on
do that,
Netflix.
make it show because I'll be right back. This is something I do
No.
all the time, Marcelo.
Because it's
you
his
probably all know that.
birthday soon. It's
yeah,
his
he
birthday soon. He
disappears
has
a
to be
lot.
really old. He has like an old man bladder. He has to go to the bathroom like all the time.
It's true.
Well, during our podcast interview, he told me that it was his birthday soon. He also told me that his birthday lands on the day of the Battle of the Binary Stars in Star Trek Discovery. It lands
Yeah.
on the same day.
So
So
that's pretty cool. They need to do something
Yeah.
on my birthday. Damn it!
Mm.
Where's my April 10th event in the Star Trek timeline? I'm
I'm
entitled to that.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
put in a lot of work.
I'm
You
April
should
Fool.
have that.
Yeah.
I think Star Trek has literally taken years off of my life
Really?
because like I put so much work into doing the Text Trek YouTube channel and podcast, like shameless self promotion.
I should check you out.
Yes, please do. Please share and help me grow my community. But I literally like this last week, like only slept like 5 hours a night every night since
Wow.
Sunday. Like it's like when they finally get to this point where like they're doing 5 new shows at a time. I'm gonna have like new episodes and shit to talk about like nonstop. Like, yeah, that's literally gonna make me like live a shorter amount of time.
How excited are you about Strange New Worlds coming up?
That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I really like Anson Mount as Pike. I like the premise of return to kind of a classic idea of like, hey, it's a show about a ship called the Enterprise out exploring the galaxy, and we're going to do something new each and every week. I think Star Trek can be a lot of things beyond that, but I think, yeah, if you're going to do like 5 shows, one of those 5 shows should just be like, yeah, we're on the Enterprise exploring the galaxy. It's going to be episodic adventures.
How did you feel about the pilot of Discovery, the Vulcan Hello? Because I always ask people this who I meet for the first time who are Star Trek fans.
I was very unsure. I actually did a reaction to it, recorded that night to the Vulcan Hello and the Battle of the Binary Stars. We watched both of them. I was kind of excited to celebrate the return of Star Trek with a big group, and the comments that I made in that was I feel like I don't have enough to chew on to really know how I feel about this new era of Star Trek. It's something that I knew it was gonna be new and different and weird, and it is new and different and weird, and I'll have to see a little bit more before I decide if I like it or not. That was my initial reaction.
How do you feel about the show now?
I like a lot of the stuff they've done in Discovery. I also have a bunch of frustrations with it, so I would say mixed. Overall, I'd say I probably lean a little bit more positive than negative. But there's I just had this reaction recently at the end of season 3, where I realized the show had a bunch of recurring issues that bothered me. I feel like they always kind of dropped the ball with the season finale. However, I love several of the characters in the show. There's been moments that really impressed me. And there's been a few episodes even that that's actually a really good episode of Star Trek. So overall, I'd say it's a mixed bag, but I skew slightly more positive than negative. I more than anything though, I want to be supportive of the show because I realize the potential it has, and the first 3 seasons of it I might like as much as the first 3 seasons of Voyager or Enterprise. Both those shows were kind of weak in the first 3 seasons, in my opinion, as someone who has watched all of Star Trek a bunch of times and I just consider myself a fan of all of it.
Cool. Actually, I'm about to start Enterprise season 3 right now, so I'm excited.
It's
for that.
better than 1 and 2.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I think they kind of stumble towards the end of the season. I think they stumble a little bit, but I absolutely love Enterprise. Is my least favorite Star Trek show probably, but I absolutely unapologetically love Enterprise season 4.
Okay. No, I was speaking to Starfleet Boy the other day in our interview, and I asked him, I wasn't sure whether the Xindi War thing started in season 3 or season 4. I didn't know yet. It's because I'm really excited to see that roll out because I've heard so many interesting things about it. So
yeah, and I think most people really like it. So if I was you, I'd be looking forward to seeing that unfold.
Yeah. So is this what it's like here? Every Friday, he disappears all the time.
He's got
where
cats
is he?
to milk.
So this is what and he can
This
hear
is a
all
long
of us, by the way.
disappearance, so he doesn't usually
He can hear us now. He takes his phone with him.
I apologize.
He's hearing me. I was insulting him earlier, but I knew he was hearing that. I wouldn't say that behind his back. I was just doing that to mess with him. But what I think he does is he leaves his room and he goes to the bathroom. He goes to make another drink. He sees his mom, starts talking to his mom about something, and then he goes. He's oh yeah, oh here's my cat. I'm gonna pet my cat. And then he says something else to his mom, or he's talking to his sister or his dad or something. And then he's finally oh my god, they're talking about this. I gotta run back and get on camera. And then he shows back up. And I'm sure he'll pop up and be oh yeah, I am absolutely not like that at all. Or maybe he'll be oh,
let me start talking about Picard a little bit. He'll come back, come running back.
Oh yeah. Ruben loves Star Trek Picard. He told Paramount Paramount Plus. He's I will come bomb your headquarters if you don't renew the show for at least 19 more seasons.
At least.
Well, they're not going to do that.
It to be Law and Order, the Law and Order of Star Trek. It just never ends.
They're not going to do
Ruben's the sole reason it got a season 2.
Yeah,
it's all him.
It's just so annoying.
How excited are you guys about the new showrunner from I can't remember his name right now, but he did
12 Monkeys.
He was a showrunner on 12 Monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Greek name. Begins with the Ilm, I think.
Yeah.
What is he, the new showrunner?
Yeah. Yes.
He's the new showrunner of Picard?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he worked on Voyager. He was like
That's
he was a
right.
baby writer on Star Trek Voyager, so he has
No.
some Star Trek roots.
No, yeah. The reason why I bring him up is that I spoke to him a couple months ago on Twitter for. I had a brief correspondence with him,
Cool.
and I told him how underwhelmed I was with the first season of Picard. I mean, I liked it more than most people, but there were some things about it that really irked the shit out of me. And he said that he was going to go in a much different direction. So I don't know what that means, but I think it means time travel. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, look at this.
I was in fact feeding
See?
my cat and talking to my mom, and I did in fact
Yeah.
talk to my sister.
I got
So
your
wow.
fucking number, buddy.
Did you mix?
And
If you-
Picard talk summoned him back.
That's,
Yes, yeah. Me and Ruben know what's up.
that's really
You get a
fucking
bingo.
crazy
if
how
you-
predictable.
did you
I
mix
feel
a
like
drink?
I might be a Cylon, and you guys created me and implanted memories into me or something. Because that's
All of this has
scary.
happened before and will
before I
happen
don't
again.
have it again.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
How come everyone switches orders every time I come back? That's so funny.
They're just fucking with you. We switch seats.
It's Terry Metalis.
We
That's who you spoke to.
physically played like musical chairs.
I'm
like,
at Father's house right now.
Oh,
He came
and
to Austin. I'm actually in California.
Marcelo, also, if we're talking shit, no one reads the comments when I'm gone, and they ignore
Okay.
the audience. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm too focused right now to even look at
And
that. I have you guys. I have you guys on full screen, so I can't even see the fucking chat right now.
Oh, no worries.
I don't
no
have
That's great. I
control
love
of
our
the
chat.
comments.
The funny thing is,
Marcelo
like,
is a good substitute host. Like Marcelo was like moving the conversation along.
That's
He's like
because he's
asking,
a pro
asking us
podcaster who
questions.
has,
Yeah.
who has a year's worth of podcasts ready. I'm not.
Yeah.
My episode premieres May 11, 2022. I was so impressed when you told me that.
Well, I will have
That's
to
insane.
listen to that in
you should get Text Track. You should get all these guys on your
372 days
podcast
or whenever that
It's
is.
true.
Okay.
I actually have plans that day.
I get so much shit for putting my personal podcast on like a yearly release schedule. But the only reason I do that is because I have a podcast that goes year round with Radio 815. So, and at the end of the year, in total, I'll have hosted and produced 144 episodes of podcast content. So, woo for me.
That's awesome.
Super impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Jeremiah says I wished the first season was on the Shenzhou instead of what we got. Not a big fan of season 1 and 2. Season 3 is great though.
Yeah.
Amen.
I think everyone loves
I
that.
echo
idea.
those sentiments, man. I love
agree
the
wholeheartedly.
I got to get back on it.
No, I
Get back on it.
I love the pilot of Discovery, but when it was over, because of the death of Philippa Georgiou, I was crushed, and I wanted a series just about the Shenzhou and Saru and Michael, and I was,
Me
I was
too,
like a ball of emotion.
I wasn't sure what to think initially watching that, but upon like rewatching, because like I said, like I rewatch all of Star Trek all the time. I've seen Discovery season 1 multiple times at this point, and I always really enjoy those first 2 episodes. Partly because it's like a little bit more familiar, but also it's just like, I don't know, it's like less dark. Like the characters are in like little happier places, but you still get to like see them go through like a stressful situation. It's just
Wait,
fun
everyone
to
here's
see that
seen-
crew.
Everyone here's seen Discovery season 1, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Every single. Oh.
What?
What?
Ruben says no.
I
The
thought
only
you
new
saw
Star
it.
Trek I've seen is Picard.
I know. I made
Oh,
him do it.
okay.
And first episode of Lower Decks.
So
I've seen
why
the
haven't?
first hour of Discovery.
Okay, so
first
why
half
haven't you
of the
made
pilot.
him?
Oh,
Why
so you
haven't
knew
made him
that's
see
why
the
you
whole
knew it.
thing? Starfleet
He's-
boy, come on. Why are you slacking?
That's not
Starfleet Boy, you mean our Martian, right?
Yeah.
No,
Martian's
he's saying,
the
why
one.
haven't you made me watch it? Though?
Yeah. Why? Why
Oh,
haven't you made?
because when Ruben
Why-
and I talk about Star Trek, and if we disagree, it's a disaster. So I don't force him.
I think
But
you guys are really
I-
civil about
Really?
it.
I should have.
I like
Wait.
I
Wait,
like
wait,
that. It's a
wait.
disaster.
I should have-
We should have a show together called
No, I
It's a
should.
Disaster.
You know what I should do? I should have the two of you on my podcast and purposely sabotage my own
Go-
podcast just to see you
Go
guys
watch.
fight.
Do me a favor.
Ask son of Dennis how that went.
Marcelo.
He gave me
Marcelo-
COVID.
Did we argue so much we gave him COVID? That's right. Do you remember that, Ruben? We got crazy. We got crazy on Drunk Space 9.
Who did we give COVID to? I gave
To
COVID
none
to
of
somebody.
Dennis. That was the night he got like he lost his voice. You don't remember? I have the recordings. That was great.
I was like,
I'm gonna watch that.
And then afterwards, Ruben and I talked. We were like, "Wow, like we must have sounded awful."
That's a
That's just-
I was
that's a
joking.
classic episode that needs
Was
to
I
be
on a-
released somewhere.
You guys,
Was I on a Drunk Space 9 episode that just got like thrown in the trash can?
you
'Cause
you were mean to us.
I felt like it deserves to be.
You're mean to us.
that was so cute. You were mean to
You hurt my
You
feelings.
you were not worthy.
Marcel to bring you. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Anyways, does this happen to you guys who wear contacts? My vision's blurry. Or is that what drunkenness is without glasses?
That's what drunkenness is.
A little bit of
That's-
column A, a little bit from column
Probably.
B.
That's crazy. I'm trying to read the comments, but I actually can't.
I remember
Which is
when
crazy.
I was a teenager, I used to like get drunk to where like I would see like double of things.
Ugh.
Like I would like look at something, there'd be like two of them.
I've been there.
Like that doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen in like many years. It hasn't happened in like 20 years.
By the way,
Yeah.
that Drunk Space 9 that got what's it called in cinema on the cutting room floor? That was my fault because Father, I was egging you on the whole time. I'm pretty sure, and I should have warned you instead that no one else but me would know. I'm a bad instigator, anyways, or a good instigator. I could be a good one too. Sometimes
I
I'm
gotta I gotta check out this show, man. You guys are propping it up really nicely for me.
It's like, I live up to the hype. Then we got
I
to
gotta
the
check
Snyder
it out.
Cut.
No, we
Like-
live up
Like
to
the
the hype.
hype machine, man.
But
Me and
anyways,
Starfleet Boy, we were on the original Drunk Space
Drunk
9,
Space 9.
and that was a
Okay.
disaster.
That was not even the
Y'all want to talk
original.
about like a disaster?
No, that was a great episode.
Oh my
but we were
God.
not.
That was some.
Let's talk about that.
That's the
that was
drunkest
not-
I've ever been in like a long
true.
fucking time.
Did you pass out?
No.
But like I don't remember the end of
Wow.
the pod. Okay, this is how bad it was. Is that like starting off, like I couldn't even because I was like pre-gaming before it, and well I did that for y'all's too, but I did even more. I didn't even more for Sohel's. So like when it was time to like finally record, like I couldn't even like click the record button on my Audacity. So I was like, Antonia, like come over here and like click record for me. That's how we started. And then it went downhill from there. But it was
That's
actually it's
amazing.
fun. Like I listened to it like I don't know, like a year or two ago. I listened to it again, and it was actually like fun to listen to.
I have been meaning to do this. I will send it to you guys, Son of Dennis. But you can use the old episodes as filler anytime you want. Like just throw them up. Like if you need like 3 weeks off, there's like enough episodes. And Father's is really great. That's a really great one.
Use the Ketwalski one.
The Kitwalski one's amazing as well. Yeah, there's a lot of.
I'm
Does
trying to
anybody-
remember the Ketwalski one.
Does anybody know where he's gone? Like
Yes, he's fine. I can.
Is he okay?
Yes, he's totally okay.
Because I'm like, where is he? Because he disappeared.
He
But-
just hates Star Trek now.
He's Ket Awalski.
He's right down the road from me. He's in San Antonio. I'm
Oh,
in
that's
Austin.
right. That's right.
Okay.
I need to go visit. I need to actually go meet him in person.
Katie is
some
in.
point.
Katie's is San Antonio close to Austin?
Yeah. It's
She
like
spent Katie was there all day today. I didn't know it was that close to Austin.
Oh, I know. I was hanging out with her.
Ah,
Ooh,
she went-
Wow. So, anyways, can Discovery always? Has
She's
two
playing
story
Resident
arcs?
Evil 8 right next to her.
Is that why it's so dark?
Evan's like
What?
FaceTime.
Don't tell You don't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. That's not why.
Okay, so Katie's actually in Miami. She's been lying to you and telling you she's in San Antonio. And
Oh,
shit,
no.
Back with Snowhell.
yeah.
Oh
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So
We're
hell's
having a-
irresistible though. So
We're having a gay old time. If that makes you any happier. All right. So
Ruben, did you fuck my wife too? Do you want to get on this?
Sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was her. I only saw her behind, but-
God, you guys are crazy.
We are kind of crazy. I'm sorry. Discovery always has season story arcs about the characters having to fight to save the universe from some kind of big existential threat, like Evan being cuckolded by all of us. It would be nice to see them have more low stakes stories.
That would be. I'd watch a season of Discovery of that. Season
That
4,
would make Ruben watch.
the cuckolding. I'd be like, you got me back, Star Trek.
Oh my! All right. By the way, this is why Katie's episode is still the best one of Drunk Space Nine I've ever heard. Just
Oh my
FYI, if
God.
any of you are interested. Jeremiah says, "I agree. Marcelo is a great host and should be a regular." Marcelo, you're
Okay.
in.
But
High praise.
Whoa!
ooh, I made new friends. Can I come back?
We just heard Antonia screaming.
Yeah, she was getting attacked by Antonia. What was
She's
fighting
getting attacked
you?
by Antonia. That's
She's-
very.
Wait, I don't think
Excellent.
Evan
Her
knows.
evil twin is attacking her from
Marcelo's
the.
That was a
So
vamp.
meta.
She's
We're kind of in the same room. Like my office and like the living room, they're kind of connected. She's
Father,
playing
do you have
Resident
a-
Evil 8 on the PlayStation 5.
Does
Oh, is that
Antonia
the
have a
new one in the
Twitch?
village?
Oh, on that bomb ass TV you got.
Yeah, it's really bomb ass.
It
wanna-
looks pretty good on it.
With
in,
that bomb ass PS5. I want a PS5.
Father is rich. Father, do you have? Father, do you have a Twitch, or does
I had to save
Antonia
up
have
money
a
for like a
Twitch?
year to buy this TV.
Did you just turn into my nephew?
Maybe, I don't know. You guys hyped it. It made it sound cool. Now I want a PS5 and a bomb ass
Now,
TV.
this is the first TV I've bought since 2010.
I actually talked myself out of getting a PS5 for a birthday gift because I wanted my family to give me more digital seasons of Star Trek rather than just a PS5.
Oh,
But
It's
I'm not-
nice.
I'm not a gamer, so I stopped gaming a long time ago.
So I can see how you wouldn't want a
Yeah.
PS5.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
gamer.
personally
and
want
I
one
want-
very
yeah,
bad.
Gotta
Yeah,
stop
I'm
that
not a
shit.
gamer, and I
I'm
want one.
considering robbing
the only-
Fathery.
The only game that I've been playing recently is the Orville fan experience, which is
Oh,
what's
really
that?
awesome.
What is that?
It's
Yeah,
on
what is
Steam.
that?
You can
Ruben,
actually.
have you played this game? By the way, Ruben's gaming as we're speaking. He games while. No, I'm not even joking. It's true.
Are you
He's
serious?
gaming.
No, we can hear him
He's gaming
clicking
right
over there.
Yeah,
He's totally gaming. He get. I love it. I think it's
So-
great. He's
so
our gamer.
It's a fully interactive ship. You can walk around the ship. You can go to different planets. You can do training simulations. And the game is much better if you have the use of your two hands. I mean, I don't, so it's kind of hard for me to work the control. So I just walk around the ship pretty much all the time. But it's kind of awesome.
That's my dream.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
to
it's
walk
on-
around the ship
They
all
have,
day.
they have a Star
It's
Trek
a-
Discovery like VR thing here in Austin that I haven't done yet, but I need to go do it. Like at the time, like
I saw a
didn't have, like,
commercial for that.
Yeah, like I need to get with like Dave and Brian and go. I think it's like a 4-player thing.
Real quick, Blue. Yeah, please write in. I would love to read. We would love to read some.
Oh
Would
shit!
love,
listener
would
mail.
love a reason to check our email.
As the Grand Nagus, I haven't done a good job. I was supposed to create a thing for them. So just Blue, can you test out by emailing to info@drunkspace9, and if that works, I'll assign it to them.
I thought it was.
Wait,
Oh,
yeah, we
oh.
have
No, because you
contact.
guys have a crazy one.
It's-
But don't you just want info
It's
at
not crazy. It's
drunkspace9?
contact.
Contact.
It's
Starring
contact.
Jodie Foster.
3,
What are we talking
2,
about?
1.
What's your
Talking
email address for people to write to on drunkspace9?
Well, oh,
I'm pretty sure it's contact.
We're
looking
unsure
it
what
up.
the email address is.
We're on top of our shit.
Oh, okay. I'm not criticizing.
We're
Blue,
not on top of our shit.
just don't listen to these two fuckers. Listen to me. I'm Grand Nagus Starfleet Boy, and I'm telling you to write to fucking info@drunkspace9, okay? And just fucking do it, you dolts. You just whatever. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry guys. Grand
Yeah,
Nagus
that was-
Starfleet Boy just took over
That was awesome.
He's mean. He's really, really mean.
Yeah, it's kind of an asshole.
I'm gonna try to ban him from the stream.
That'd be
Good, I can
an
take
over.
appropriate action to take.
You can't ban me. I have hackers coming out of my hairy fucking Ferengi ears. You think you can ban me? I can take over your shit
Hey-
at any
hey,
time,
Negus.
Starfleet Boy.
Negus,
Yeah, fathery. What do
can
you
I
want?
just say you are
It's so coy all of a sudden.
you are an old wrinkly piece of shit, and you kind of look like if a scrotum had a face. And I hope you get struck by lightning and die, you old.
Somebody
piece of
stop him!
Suck
That's
your
how
toe, fathery. Love it more.
That's how I played the Grand Negus one Halloween. I just drew a face on my scrotum.
Listen, you human idiots.
Come on.
I'm sending the Ferengi assault army after you.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
all right, I
I'm
took
sure they're
control
real
again.
tough. Okay,
Hold
that's
on.
good. I wasn't done talking shit to him, but
Yeah,
that's
just
probably
no.
for the
You.
best.
He's listening. He's always
Yeah.
listening, so you can just say whatever you want. Like,
What do you think beetle snuff feels like?
You ain't
Wonderful.
never sniffed some beetle snuff?
have you guys sniffed? Do people snort tobacco up their nose? Right.
No. I did. I used
Isn't
to
that
dip. I
snuff?
used to
What's
dip
snuff?
snuff.
That's when you put it in your lip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
Snuff
anyone
is-
know?
No,
what snuff
that's
is?
dip, isn't it?
you
Oh,
pinch an
dip.
inch and
Dip it,
stick
yeah,
it in
dip
here.
it.
Snuff is in your nose.
Oh,
No,
but back
you
to
don't. Well, I
back
think
to
they
blue-
used to do that.
Snuff
in
is
the
in
old
your
days.
nose.
it's in your.
In the old days, they
I'm
would
not
sniff
arguing.
it.
Blue, I think
I've
it's
never done
contact-
any substance. You have to like
Dip is one
sniff
of the
up
most
your nose.
disgusting things I ever tried in my life.
Yeah.
I think it's
I did it for
contact
years,
Deep Space
but
Nine.
I was like a redneck kid here in Texas.
It was
But
so gross.
But I quit. I quit. I just went like cold turkey one day.
Now you put
And then-
turkey in there?
Wait, you're talking about chewing tobacco?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. No, chewing tobacco is a little different than
it's different
snuff.
than snuff or
Isn't it
dip.
little
Yeah.
packets?
And snuff,
No,
you
I
did
mean, like,
snort
you
up
can
your
get it in
nose.
but
Sorry,
like,
that's the part I
snuff,
missed.
Snuff is like grinded up tobacco, and you just like pinch like an inch of it and stick it in your mouth like that.
You do put snuff in your mouth?
Yeah,
Let's-
but
I don't think
not
I don't
anymore,
think you
but I used
snort
to.
any sort of tobacco.
No, well, I think maybe in the
Why
old
not?
days they did.
I mean, you
Right.
could. People butt chug alcohol, so I mean, you can do anything
yeah,
with anything.
Yeah, you can do weird shit with anything.
What
But no,
is
like
snuff?
I quit doing that. Like I did it from like high school until like I was like 23, and I just like stopped one day, and then like I like 8 years ago maybe I started vaping, and I vaped until like a year ago when like COVID started.
I remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
people don't know
yeah.
about like this virus. Like, I guess I should take better care of my lungs. So I just like
You were
stopped
vaping when I first met you.
Yeah, I miss it though. It was really cool, and I looked.
You don't vape on
badass
camera.
when I
'cause
vape.
I don't.
I looked badass.
Yeah.
Were you vaping on camera, Father? I don't remember you vaping.
I feel
On
like
your
he
show,
was.
not on my show, but I would on your show.
Wait, am I remembering Beatles? Yeah, you're totally welcome to. I think YouTube allows it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Ruben hasn't gotten in trouble. So wait, but
On
Beatles
my
snuff they do
non-existent
up the
channel.
nose, right, guys? If I'm
Hmm?
remembering
What?
correctly,
What?
Beatles snuff they do up the nose, right?
Yeah.
Am I
Well, yeah,
remembering?
but, I mean,
Okay,
like
okay.
it's a Ferengi substance that doesn't exist in real life. But
There
yeah,
was a
he
thing
sniffs it
Victorians
into his
did.
nostril, and then he goes,
I think
Chew!
And
It's
then
like real cartoon.
powder wipe.
Yeah,
I think there was a thing Victorians did that was somehow tobacco based, and they
Yes.
put it up their nose.
That was called snuff, though.
yeah,
Right.
but that's old. That's old
Yeah,
school.
Yeah,
but it was
see-
still called snuff.
It
But
was
see,
like a
it went-
can like
Snuff-
Copenhagen that like
Snuff
like
is
you
a
pack and
smokeless
then-
tobacco made from ground or pulverized tobacco. It is
Yeah.
inhaled or snuffed into the nasal cavity.
Well,
See?
no, you don't sniff that shit.
Try
I don't know
it.
any-
No,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you're supposed to do. That's
Uh,
what it's, that's what it's
No one
originally-
does
Okay.
that.
Next
I'll be right
week,
back. I'm
Well, I
going to
did
the
that.
store. Right now.
I did that.
I'm gonna
It was
get some
crazy.
Yeah,
snuff.
get a can of Skull and sniff it up your nose.
I'm gonna get a bunch of shit and just put it up my nose.
Like they flavor that shit to like taste good in your mouth. They get like the wintergreen and the mint and the. I kind of want to
Really?
go get some right now.
So,
like,
You,
Can
I
we-
mean, you
can we
taste that
honestly-
though. You taste that through your nasal cavity too, though, because you have your nose is part of the taste process. So
mm.
that's why Snuff comes in flavors too.
I love the names of the Snuff versus Chew.
Oh,
I
it's
knew
just-
about Chew is chewing tobacco. I guess
And chew
Yeah.
is like you get like a bag of Levi Garrett and like that, like you chew it up a little bit.
I love the
Snuff-
name Levi Garrett.
Snuff versus Chew sounds like a Pokemon battle.
It does. By the way,
Choose a good comic too.
Jeremiah's right with you, Marcelo. Gaming bores me. So you
Okay.
got a gaming bore person. I love to play Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's my favorite immersion game. I wish Star Trek had a.
Zelda is one of the greatest games ever made.
It is. It really
Didn't
is.
did any of you guys get a chance to play the PC walkthrough from I think it's called I think it was called Stage 9. They did a
That was amazing.
complete-
Yes, I did. I love Stage 9.
Why did they
What
why
is
did they
it?
have to discontinue that, man?
From what I understand, they created it. They were a little too enthusiastic, and they didn't ask for licensing, and it was a little too close
Mhm.
to something that should have been official. So CBS kind of chose to take that stance. Other
I thought it
companies
was-
kind
I
of
thought it was because they started putting like characters in there that like looked like
right.
the
That's I was being
actors.
general, but yeah, there was something
Okay.
that was too close to comfort, so CBS put the kibosh on
It
it.
made the attorneys really nervous.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
they're-
the, I'm sorry, the
but
only-
I think they should buy it and release it officially because it's amazing. I got to experience it one time, and I hear some people have like actual copies of it and they can play it at any time. And I wish I was one of those people. I'm trying to get a bootleg. It's a bootleg. Oh my gosh! Like in the old days, that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get.
No,
It's a bootleg.
no. The only reason why I bring it up is because I've always wanted to walk around a starship, and I was lucky enough to find the Orville fan experience that gave me that. But I've always wanted to walk
You're talking about that,
around the
that's right.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
So, and I've also been looking for a bootleg of Stage 9 because I actually want to play the thing. I'm tired of watching
I wonder.
YouTube videos.
It's really cool. And you're close enough to Ticonderoga. You can actually walk around the set of the TOS. I hear it's a great experience.
Are you in New York,
in
Marcelo?
the area?
I
Or,
am
like, around
Tycho.
there?
What is Tycho?
Ticonderoga is in
Yeah.
different- right? Is
Have
that
you
where it
ever-
is?
Upstate New
Have
York.
you ever tried
Yeah.
Bridge Crew?
I
No,
haven't tried
actually,
Star
that-
Trek Bridge
that's the
Crew
only-
because it's VR. They have a
that's-
VR version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only reason that I was considering getting a PS5 to play Star Trek Bridge Crew, and I thought that was a little bit ridiculous.
But I don't think you can like
Well, you-
fully just like wander the ship.
No, you can't. You're on
Yeah,
the
it's not like
bridge.
an open world wandering.
No, but
You can
no,
do
no,
you can
but-
do a Kelvin ship, or you can do a
See,
original
fine.
series Enterprise, or you can do like a next generation Galaxy class. So you have like a little bit of customization options. What I want to do is like go walk around on Deep Space Nine, and you can kind
That
of do
would
that
be
in Star
cool.
Trek Online. It's not like a VR experience, but you can actually like walk around the promenade in
Can
Star
you?
Trek Online.
Why didn't
Yeah.
I know
I
any
didn't
of
get-
this existed?
Yeah.
Well,
Star
I
Trek
didn't
Online
get
is-
that far
I
in
mean-
Star Trek Online.
No,
I didn't
But
get out
I
of the
really-
academy.
That game is like
I-
dreadfully boring.
Yeah, I ran around the academy for a
Yeah.
while, and then someone's like,
I-
"You have to get a degree in this." I was like, "Nope, no, I have more."
I would
like, I have.
see.
I,
would love
I
to do
was
that.
I was ready to like be one of these guys who be paying every month. Hey, I'm gonna buy a fucking Romulan Warbird in the game.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys. If I like the game, I'll spend money. But I played that game and I was like, this is sad.
Really? Is it? It's
Really?
It's bad.
When
did
I'm
you
learning
play it?
about it, and I'm learning that I shouldn't. Want
I
to
mean,
do it.
if you're looking for like a quality MMO experience, yes, it's terrible.
I'm gonna
Because
play it
it's-
anyways. Are the ships cool?
If you're looking though for like fun because we're Star Trek fans, like definitely you're gonna have fun with that because especially now because they've added so much more stuff. But like when I was playing, I was tripping out because like Tuvok was the head of the Federation in the game,
What?
and so the story revolved around him and
Get outta
species
here.
8472
Wow.
from Voyager had come back.
Yeah,
So, like it
I
was
know,
kind of
I
cool.
like-
It was like, oh shit, I'm part of the, like
I would have liked
Fuck
James
that.
to be the president, but I like Tuvok.
the
also.
people that were kicking
You
the
guys
shit out
were-
of the board.
yeah.
Oh
We-
shit!
Yeah, they had come back in the storyline, so that's cool. I mean, it's cool. Like,
Yeah,
if you're-
I'm gonna get on
you know,
it.
and if you're just a casual player too, like I think it's worth. You probably have fun with it.
That's awesome. That sounds
Because me, I'm a hardcore player, so I immediately go in and go, yeah, these mechanics suck. This is fucking terrible. This is
When was this?
broken.
Wait, when did you play it last? Just out of
Oh,
curiosity.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was, I want to say 2018.
Oh yeah, I heard it's. I'm gonna check it out one day,
So-
but I need a PC. I can't play it on. I don't have anything I can play it on.
Oh wait, do I need a PC for this?
You
I have a
didn't
Mac.
need-
Kevin, you're the one that got me on this?
I didn't realize any of it. I start a lot of things.
You didn't know Star Trek Online existed?
No, I knew that.
Oh, okay.
You
This
had a-
existed.
I got on it so we could connect on it.
Yeah, and then I gave up immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's terrible.
That's not a good sign.
It's
I thought you called it something else other than
it's
Star Trek
terrible,
Online.
and
A
the
lot of-
company that runs it, I can't remember the name of them now. I want to say Perfect World. Perfect
it
World's
is.
notorious for monetization, so that's another thing I hate about the game is that it's free to play.
Hmm.
But basically, you want to go left, well, that's $1, and you want to go right, that's another $1. You know, like
Are they the people that do DC Universe also?
DC
Because that's
Universe is
another one
Daybreak-
that's
is
like-
Daybreak, but Daybreak is notorious too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
DC.
DC
I
Universe,
love
I think I
DC
have a
Universe
bunch
Online. That's an
I-
amazing game,
I'm
but it's so
definitely gonna try it,
monetized
though.
that I can't
Yeah.
enjoy it.
This is a ship from Star Trek Online, if I'm not mistaken. It looks pretty good.
Cool.
The graphics are nice, and you do away missions. And
It looks
stuff
like the
that.
NX1.
Like I got to whoop on some Klingon ass, so I was like, that's fun.
What character did you create?
That kind of looks
I think I just made a human because I didn't know what I was doing, so I was like, let me just quickly go through this and see how the game plays. Like some of the
That's- I
space
spent-
battle things were cool because you get like they kind of like try to fit in I think that's the problem with the game is they tried to fit in what was common in MMOs at the time into the Star Trek world rather than trying to think how would you make a Star Trek MMO based on just good gameplay mechanics rather than okay, well MMOs have this, so shove it in there. But it's like, yeah, but that doesn't work with a spaceship. You know, like
It should
and then
just
it's weird
feel-
when you would show up like you'd show up at like whatever regular, some space station and there'd be 100,000 other ships and it's like, this is kind of weird. Like there's so many other ships, there's so much shit going on. But
They should just
I
feel
mean, I would try it again. I don't know. It's free to play, so it's never
free to play.
Yeah,
Plus
because it's
$10
monetized
to
as
turn
fun.
free.
So.
Ruben, what are you playing right now? As we're
right
talking
now
to
I'm
you.
playing
Yeah.
Grim Dawn,
I don't know.
What is
which
Grim
is
Dawn?
like, have you ever heard of Diablo?
Do you have a
So
PS5?
it's a Diablo style game,
Okay.
ARPG.
Do you play on a PS5?
That's a cool backdrop.
Me? No, I play on PC or Mac
Oh, that's
Sorry,
right.
my
you're
dog
PC.
is
because
being
I play
loud
through
right now.
GeForce. So I
No
just
worries, no
use-
worries. Real quick, Marcelo, there is no comparison to Stage 9, though.
Okay.
It's the most detailed experience I've ever experienced. I can't imagine Star Trek Online because from what I've seen of it, I can't imagine unless they like took it and used it. That would be amazing if they did and paid all the artists that worked on it.
No, I mean, I would love to interview the developers behind Stage 9, and I would love to interview the guys behind Messy Desk. They did the Orville fan experience for Steam, the one that I was talking about earlier. So you guys should go check it out. It's an awesome game, awesome experience just to walk around the ship.
When is
I want to
Orville
do
coming-
the Orville thing. Yeah.
Yeah, when is the Orville coming back?
If you don't
There's
say
no-
October,
Here.
There's
When?
there's no date for the Orville to come back yet, but they just started shooting again like a couple months ago.
Is
I
there
appreciate
gonna
the
be a-
reason of why.
Why is that?
Well, COVID.
Because-
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
shut
duh.
down production.
Yeah, it's
Right?
Yeah.
Well, no, but
so-
like Fox gave them like a deadline of like whatever, like
It's on Hulu now.
Yeah.
They're not on Fox.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so
it's
they
on
left
Hulu.
Fox. They like sold it to that's why they went to Hulu is because Fox gave him a deadline and he was like I guess they had visions of doing all this big stuff that wouldn't meet the deadline, so they were like shop the show and we want to do the vision of what we want to do. Hulu bought it
but
and gave
yeah,
him a
but the
later
other-
deadline.
the other interesting thing about the Orville is that a couple months ago, Seth MacFarlane signed an overall deal with NBC Universal. So the only thing that he has
which is Peacock.
which is
Yeah.
Peacock. So the only thing that he has right now with Disney is Yorville, Family Guy, and American Dad. So I wonder if this new season of the Orville does well. I wonder if there's like going to be new contract negotiations to keep Seth MacFarlane around. Because I don't want another creator running the Orville personally. Because
Oh no.
that's just me. So
I don't know. I love the Orville, but as time goes on, I'm losing interest.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like whether he wants to complete his vision and everything. Like it's as time goes on, I'm more checked out than I've ever been on the Orville. At this point, I don't really care. It's got 2 right now, right?
It's got to.
Yeah.
Got to.
I'm losing interest. It's like I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. Like I lost interest after the first 5 or 6 episodes and never went back to it.
Whoa, you gotta go back to it.
I really don't want to though. Like I kind of hated it.
All right. Okay.
But I don't want the show
That's
to be
fair.
canceled or anything. Like I want it to continue.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't watch
I
most
just don't
shows.
want to watch it.
I pretty much know by episode 3 if I'm gonna like a show.
Okay.
And 99%. No, I mean the Orville. I've watched the first season. I never watched the second season.
The first
What do you
season,
But that's only because I don't have Hulu anymore, so I can't really watch it.
What do you guys think about The Expanse? You like it? Anybody?
I
I
love
like
The
it.
Expanse.
I think it's really
The
good.
the little I've seen of it, I do like it, but I don't know why I didn't continue. That might be a bad sign for me.
I have kind of, if I want to be like real nitpicky, I do have kind of like a big issue with this kind of like the philosophy of the show, like with like it's like bigger like overarching theme. I think is it just rings a little hollow, but it's very well produced. It's well written. It's well acted. It's a quality show by no doubt.
Okay.
Going back to the Orville for a second, I will watch it, Marcelo. But
I know
the
you
only
already told me so.
yeah, but the only thing I will say is that I am waiting for it to do something.
Oh yeah. Well, where are you in the overall? Have you
I'm
caught
complete.
up? Or?
I'm complete. Yeah.
Okay.
It just doesn't. It feels like everything's just like a nostalgia thing. I would rather have a Galaxy Quest TV show. Or
my
based
God,
on
that would
Galaxy
be so
Quest TV show.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like the Orville just seems derivative of something that was derivative of something that was derivative, but I will still watch it. I am enjoying it because it's the closest thing to getting that kind of like parody nostalgia. It does provide something. There's a feeling that I enjoy about it. So yeah.
But I feel like Galaxy Quest was done with so much love, and the Orville sometimes is done with a little bit, like isn't done with as much care as I'd like. But I do love the Orville. Like I'm definitely a fan of the Orville. But
There's episodes of the Orville that are actually remarkable, but it's
Yeah.
like 2 episodes in the whole entire
Yeah.
series.
Well, because that's Seth MacFarlane.
Oh,
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
kinda
and I
like-
love it.
Look at Family Guy or American Dad.
the joke is more important to
Yeah.
him than keeping it.
it's very
You know,
fan filmish though, isn't it? Like
And that's the
Like-
other thing. Yeah, it's for him. It's basically a big fan film because he
everyone
wants
who,
to make
who
Star Trek.
makes fan films, they always like put themselves in the captain's chair. Like the
Yeah.
the guy who made Phase 2, what was it? James Cawley. He was like the Elvis impersonator. So you have like
Would
Captain
you,
Kirk who looks
Father,
like Elvis.
would you put yourself in the you're in the captain's chair right now. You're turned around from the screen though.
I
I think we
had the same conversation last week.
I know.
My viewer,
No, we did, but it's a worthy
my viewer is
conversation.
the captain. I'm facing the captain.
Aren't you on the bridge set from like Star Trek 60 Undiscovered Country?
No, that's
Is it?
You're
close.
very close, but
Damn it.
no.
All right.
Can I tell, or do
Most
you
people
want
can't guess. I like keeping
audience
it a
try to
mystery.
guess? Yeah, audience try to guess.
Yeah, if someone guesses it
Everyone try to
correctly,
guess.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm
What
trying
are
to
we
look at
guessing?
the elk cars in the background.
What's the background that Fathery has? Here, I'll give you guys. Let's. You all get
Are
a
you gonna
close
make
up
me the
here.
big screen?
Yeah, your big screen.
Yeah.
Fathery's the full screen right now. Here's everyone trying to figure out
Ruben doesn't look like he gives a shit.
what's going on. All right, one more time for Father. Where did you go, Father? There you are.
Yeah.
All right, what is that set? That's it. Robbie got it right.
Oh,
on
wait a
one of the
minute.
Things.
No, I can't. I'm out.
And I think Chris Collins got it right too. Anyways,
they're both pretty sharp dudes.
yeah.
Hard
So
to
that
sneak one past the two of them.
going back to the Expanse is so good. I'm not a fan of the politics, but I love the politics in the Expanse. That's the only place I love politics is on the Expanse, as a matter of fact.
You don't love politics in BSG? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's what
do
I was. I
also-
was about
you're
to.
right.
I was about to
No,
ask that same
very
thing.
cool. Okay, I also like politics in VSG.
Have you
Come
read
on.
Far Sector?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You should read
I
Far
love
Sector.
politics
Like
and
Green
sci-fi.
Lantern, Far Sector.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Its
I
politics
also,
are quite enjoyable to me.
I feel the same way about Jiraiya, but I also like the politics. I think that the Expanse for a time was the greatest science fiction series currently airing. But now I feel like other shows are catching up.
So this is what I hate about The Expanse is the idea of like the truth is always in the middle. You can't be too extreme. You can't be too radical. You can't be
That
like,
is true, though.
oh no,
Mother.
I'm on the belt
No.
and I want to give a shit about like the poor oppressed people here, but not too
No.
much because then I'm like a bad terrorist. So I just gotta like ride the middle and be like the middle moderate, and that's where the real heroes are.
That's not what they're saying at all. They're saying it's fine to be on the side of the underdog. Just don't shoot people and kill people to do it. Like that's what they're saying. It's not a show about extremism. Extremism?
Extremism.
Extremism.
No, it's a show about like extreme moderatism.
Extreme
It's
moderate.
like extreme moderation.
I'm an extreme moderate.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I watch it.
Does
I'm
Thomas
like, oh,
Jane
this is
ever
a guy
come
who
back?
just like can't take a stand. It's so hell. It's like in
I really like
Unification
this character,
3.
Thomas Jane.
What was that? What?
I really like Thomas Jane in the first season. He was great.
He's always around.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, cool.
He's kind of a presence, though.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you leave off on The Expanse?
Me?
What?
Yeah.
Me?
Oh, I only watched
No.
a couple episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you, Marcel, you're caught up?
No. I just recently finished season 1, so I got a
Oh, you got-
backlog.
Yeah, we won't
Got
say
to.
anything then. What about you?
No, I don't
Sundance?
care. I don't care.
Oh, you don't care about spoilers? Sundance,
No,
where
I
are
don't.
you?
Wait, you're breaking up. Did you ask me if I've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is on my list. I keep hearing that it's really good,
Ooh.
but I will feel right in the middle about it.
And
Just to,
I know, Father. Martian, where are you in The Expanse? Have you seen it?
I've seen season 1 and 2.
Okay,
I think I was almost done with 2.
Next week on Starfleet Boy After Dark, everyone here, if you want to come on next week, you're welcome on. Father, you don't have to watch it again if you don't want to, because you know everyone is going to come back on Starfleet Boy After Dark, and we're going to just talk about episode 1, just the first
Cool.
episode
Yeah, that's awesome.
of season 1 of The Expanse for
It's
like half an
Friday, right?
hour. Yeah, that's the plan. So audience,
So we're not going to
Is
jerk
that
around for
right?
half an hour?
so audience, that's what we're
What
going
are we
to do.
doing?
And Father-
Jerking off for half an hour?
no, we're not. We'll never do
That's
that.
gonna
on
get
Starfleet.
demonetized.
That's Starfleet Boy OnlyFans.
No, I've been tubing under this table all night.
That's I didn't even know it was called Tubin. That's
That's
Starfleet
why
Boy
there's
After
that
Dark.
tiny little.
Oh my
table.
goodness.
I don't even know what y'all are
God.
talking about. Y'all lost
We don't
me
know.
somewhere.
Oh,
Tubin,
Jeffrey Tubin from CNN. He got
Uh-huh.
fired for jerking off on a
What?
Skype call during the
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
the CNN
What
meeting.
the fuck are y'all
Yeah.
talking about? Jesus
Jeffrey
Christ.
Tubin. I didn't know that. I didn't. Now it's
Jeffrey
called
Tubin.
Tubin. A
Yeah,
verb.
that's what I call it.
Well,
That's
now
amazing.
it's called Tubin for sure because he's called it
I've
that.
never heard
amazing.
that term before.
Wow.
All right. Well,
So wait, what are we doing for a half hour for real?
we're talking about The
Yeah,
Expanse
about The
season
Expanse,
1,
season
episode 1.
1,
Whoever
episode
wants to
1.
be here next week, we're talking about The Expanse season 1, episode 1. We're just going to talk whatever we want about it next
Cool.
week.
Cool.
Preferably after a couple of these, but that's what's happening.
Did anybody? You don't show I've wanted to finish, or I don't even know if it's still going or what. But I did like the first couple episodes. Was Dark Matter?
Oh, I
Oh,
have.
Dark Matter was
I've heard
cool.
good stuff.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
cool.
I enjoyed it.
Oh shit! I forgot there was a
Canadian, right? I think.
yeah.
Blue Sparrow wanted to know about that show on
That's,
Netflix, Shadow and Bone. Did you ever tell everyone about Shadow and
Yeah, you
Bone?
guys talked
Ruben?
about it, right?
Oh, you did,
No,
okay.
we talked about
That was
everything
a
else.
long time. That was like
That
an
was a
hour
long-
ago.
Just give us a quick gist. Give us a gamer's gist.
Shadow and Bone's basically kind of like a Victorian age fantasy
I'm
story.
there already.
So basically, it's a world where there's people who can use magic, not really like fly around and shit. They can kind of like one guy can control fire, one guy can control water, or whatever, like simple things like that.
Avatar, like stuff like
And so now it's
like-
around the time where rifles and pistols are invented. So man kind of has an even playing field with the magic users, sort of.
Gotcha.
And then
Yeah.
one of the magic users, before the show starts, creates this thing called the Fold, which is basically like, imagine a neutral zone that cuts like the world in half, but it's made of darkness. And when it was created, anything caught inside it, any human, was turned into monsters. So you can cross the Fold, but it's dangerous, and you can go around the Fold, but it takes forever. So basically that's the world. Like now the world's kind of like divided by this big fold, and then there's a myth of the sun summoner, who's somebody who can control light. And the main girl turns out to be a sun summoner, and that's your show. And I kind of spoiled episode 1, but it's not that buggerous. But it's kind of obvious she's going to be the fucking.
You gave us
You
the
know?
setup. You gave
She's
us
the main
setup.
character for crying out loud.
Is this like someone's
That was a
role playing
good-
game
that
that
was
got
nice
made
mention.
into a movie or something like
Yes,
that?
it's like a fucking Final Fantasy game. They got turned into a movie, and I love every second of it.
I thought it was
And
based on like,
it's
book.
it's based on a series of books. Yeah, the
Oh,
Grisha
okay.
verse,
The
because the
Grisha
magic
version.
users are called Grisha.
The
And
other
so
show
the
that
main.
Right.
No, go ahead.
the other show that I've been watching on and I've been obsessed over is The Nevers on HBO. Anybody watching that?
Oh, I've been meaning to.
I've heard mostly positive things
It's
about
great.
that.
What show?
The Nevers,
It's really good.
the Josh
Nevers.
Whedon show.
Yeah, it was kind of developed by Joss Whedon, and then he
Yeah,
left the show
he-
because everyone
yeah,
is mad at him.
He
Cheated on his wife, and he was mean to Charisma Carpenter and Ray Fisher
And couldn't be in a room alone with
with the Michelle
Michelle
Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg.
Yeah,
just creepy to me.
Guys, this is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. Longtime listener, first time next week
What?
when we talk
Oh,
about the
I
expand.
saw this. Yeah.
Jeremiah D is going to be premiering on Starfleet Boy After Dark.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry to make a big deal, Jeremiah, but that's awesome.
no,
Thank
that is a reason to
I'm
celebrate.
so stoked
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
And the audience next week's gonna get the D.
you. Jeremiah D.
We get
yes.
to we get to
Oh,
sing
yeah.
we get to sing out
Yeah.
of tune to Jeremiah live.
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 Yeah.
Face.
Oh, yeah,
Live.
let's hear that.
Jeremiah was a squirrel.
Squirtle. Was it good?
Squirtle.
Do you get the song yet, Marcelo? Jeremiah was a
No.
Squirtle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wasn't
you
it
will,
like
you
Jeremiah
will.
was like a bulldog or something like that?
No,
Bullfrog.
it was Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
close, yeah. Three
But-
Dog Night.
Yeah, we were
Performed
singing
that.
Turtle, but then we found out that Jeremiah is actually a Squirtle. So
Yeah,
then we
his
changed it to
profile
Squirtle.
picture is a Pokemon named
Squirtle.
Oh, okay.
Squirtle,
okay,
yeah.
that's why you guys are singing a song I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Sorry.
so excited. This
Oh
is
yeah,
so-
you don't have
this is
the
exciting.
chat. That's awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And he's did he? I forget. Did Jeremiah graduate? What happened? Or he finished
already, yeah.
I think
done,
he's in.
right?
I think he's in college now.
No, he was in.
Or
Like, didn't
was-
he finish? Or he finished
Oh.
maybe his first year or something. Something. happened.
Jeremiah has his doctorate now. We've been doing this show for a very long time.
First
That certainly
bullfrog.
feels
It's been a long
that way.
night, guys.
Jeremiah has tenure at
was
Harvard.
a doctor.
Bum,
He's
bum,
gonna
bum.
need you to fill out these forms.
You know what's funny is
Bum,
that when
bum,
Jeremiah
bum.
listens to this, when he has his doctorate and when he is tenured at Harvard, he'll just laugh. He'll be like, "Oh, I remember they predicted that on." Show."
I remember those dumbass morons and all that stupid shit they said. That drunk
is it-
fuck fathery down in Texas acting like a goddamn
Alright.
idiot.
Oh, you know,
I
I wanted to
So
pose
hell
one of
having
these
to
like
go to the bathroom every 30 minutes.
there's
I
like
went I went
best
left this
villain and
episode.
best whatever.
Wait, what's happening?
Who is the best villain of Star Trek? Who?
Gold Ducat.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, wait, hold on. This is a
No,
very,
I was-
very
I don't know how long.
best villain of Star Trek who appeared only once or twice. They should have been brought back.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good.
That's a good
one.
question.
Mm.
All right, so we're
Because I think about this all the time. Because I have my quick answers because I watch TNG obsessively.
all right. To be clear, best villain in Star Trek that only appeared once that should have been brought back more for more appearances.
Well, let's say once or
Okay, I
twice
got it, I
because
got
then
it,
that
I got
includes
it.
Moriarty because I think Moriarty should have
Oh,
been brought
okay.
back more
He
times.
came back though. He came back.
Well, just one time, so it's twice in total.
Okay.
So I'm like, they should have done more. Like, you should have been. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
What about
'cause-
people who only appeared one time?
So let's just do once. Let's just do once.
One time. Okay.
Yeah,
I,
let's
like
just do
I
once.
already got the answer.
Go
I
ahead.
already got
And
the
any
definitive-
series, any series,
Any
doesn't
Star
matter.
Trek series.
But no,
Even
like,
the ones I haven't seen.
I'll let someone else go first.
You want to
'cause
go
then, like,
last?
yeah, I'll go last.
I have an answer just because we recently did this episode on Drunk Space, but the hunters that were hunting Tusk, I think were.
Yeah.
I was that was my original because it's fresh in my head.
I think it was just fresh in my head, but like I would love to because also you get maybe more Tusks and like
and a whole storyline behind.
And they were neat. They were like they had awesome helmets and then awesome.
And Tosk was cool. Tosk kind of looked like a Jem'Hadar, like Michael Westmore, who did the makeup, said that he might have been related to the Jem'Hadar and was also like a genetically engineered creature. I always thought like the Jem'Hadar looked like
a genetically engineered target, like a moving target.
Like maybe like the changelings had like some moving targets created for those hunter dudes to go hunt
for training and shit.
What's yours? Do you have yours yet, Marcelo?
Yeah, I was gonna go with like Data's evil brother, whatever.
But he came out like, oh, you haven't seen it?
Lord,
yeah,
Wait,
I haven't seen it.
Wait,
That's
okay. Clue me in here. Marcelo has not seen what?
He hasn't finished any Berman
Can you
era
go
Star
for
Trek.
this time?
What's that?
Any Berman era Star Trek.
Can you just tell him?
TNG,
Because I already said.
DS9, Voyager,
Yeah,
Enterprise.
Yeah, he's only DS9. I think he's finished.
Yeah.
And so Marcelo doesn't mind spoilers either. So Lore doesn't count. Lore doesn't count. 'cause he's
Lore
come back
shows
a
up
lot.
a few times.
A few
Lord,
times,
yeah, you'll get plenty of Lord. You'll enjoy Lord.
So I'll let you think. That's gonna be a hard question for you, but we'll let you think of another answer.
No, but I also like Gal Dukat.
Gul Dukat
Comes back a lot.
He shows up like 5 episodes every year at least.
Yeah.
You'd have to pick someone like Ronan which is my pick, by the way. From
good segue there.
Yeah, so my pick is Ronan from Sub Rosa. I think we should have gotten more.
Terrible answer, but good segue.
Okay.
He should have gone across all the Star Treks. He should have.
I regret bringing up the question.
He should have been like Q. He should have seduced Jadzia. And then like later he seduces Ezri, and then in Voyager he should seduce B'Elanna. He just keeps coming.
But hold on, you're not taking this far enough. He needs to go after Cisco in an episode.
Yes,
he needs to go like let's have fun with this, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Ronan should also be on Discovery, and I think Ronan should come back for
he's the meat in a sandwich between B'Elanna and Paris on their
so
wedding night.
So look at your messages. I just sent you a picture you need to share.
Which messages? Twitter or here?
On Twitter.
Okay. All right. Anyways, that means I have to let you guys make it show. It's Kevin.
Okay. I like the Hunter answer that Evan had, but
yeah, that was a good one.
But I had to look up the name, and I'm not sure if I got the right Gul, but Gul Lamek from Chain of Command.
Oh, the Four Lights guy.
David Warner. David Warner.
Yeah, exactly.
David Warner. Yeah.
He was a good baddie for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they could have used them. There's so much
Cardassian
stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's also like there's wait, what was that dude's name?
And doesn't he play a Klingon in one of
Gul Lamek?
Emek. Okay, there's also Gul Evek that ends with a K, who shows up a lot. He's in TNG, DS9, and Voyager. But like, yeah, like instead of like using him all the fucking time, they could have brought back David Warner.
Yeah.
Doesn't David Warner play a Klingon in one of the movies?
Yeah,
he's in other things.
The Klingon Chancellor in Star Trek 6, and he's also the human ambassador in Star Trek 5.
Oh. Nice.
And he's also in Babylon 5, and he's Ra's al Ghul in Batman the Animated Series. He's been in a lot of stuff.
He comes back with a suit that has 5 lights built into the chest.
There's always 5 lights when he's around. Ruben, what was your villain pick?
The episodes that I always think about are Ardra. Remember Ardra from Devil's Due?
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be fun to bring her back, and she could play around with Picard again. I always forget his name, but Matt Frewer's character, the professor. who comes in the time machine from the past that he stole.
Rasmussen. His
Oh,
name is
Rasmussen.
Rasmussen.
yeah.
Yes.
And,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's a good
Wait,
pick,
Matt
too.
Frewer. Doesn't he play? What's his name?
He's
Matt
Headroom.
Frewer. Oh, Matt Frewer is from
Max
Honey, I
Headroom.
Shrunk the Kids.
Guys, can I have a whole moment right now?
He's the
Thank
neighbor
you.
from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Thank you, Fathery, for sending this, by the way. But I have to have a whole moment. Can I just have a whole moment, please? I'm just gonna have this moment.
Okay, it's yours.
All right, thank you. Here we go. This is the most amazing fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole entire fucking life. Look at this.
It's McFadden's
Is Ghost Rider. Please make this happen. This is like, I can't tell you how hype I am from this image. This is like, just, Father, thank you. Happy birthday to me. This is a great birthday present.
The sequel to Sub Rosa. Right here.
This needs to 100,000% happen. I
That's
love
the
that.
opening episode of TNG season 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget fuck Picard. This is the show I want.
No, it's
Please
gonna be
make-
fuck a ghost, not Picard.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck a ghost.
He's
Fuck
already
a
done
ghost.
that.
I'm done with Star Trek. If this show gets made, I will do nothing but obsess over it. And that's all I have to say.
Okay.
That's it.
Well,
1000%.
are y'all
This is
ready to
amazing.
hear who is
I'm
the
also
best,
not done. I'm also not done.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to step on you.
One more thing.
That is
Gates,
pretty great.
Gates McFadden's podcast also premieres on my birthday, May 11th. It's called Investigates. Right?
Well, ain't you
That's
just
great.
born on the most special day ever?
I am.
You
I
got
don't
the-
know why
the
that
Battle of the
happens.
Binary
It's
Stars. You got
stars
Investigates
and
premiering.
premiering. So everyone check out Gates McFadden's podcast.
What's
And
the
subscribe to it.
premise for Investigate?
She's just gonna interview people. It's gonna be the greatest podcast in the world. Have you ever?
Oh,
I
sure.
went to. Yeah, I love her. Thank you, Father. All right, I'm done. You guys. I have. Yeah.
Well, do y'all want to hear who is the best one-hit wonder villain who needed
Oh yeah,
to come
that's
back
right.
and
that's
never
right.
did?
Tell me.
The Romulan commander from the episode The Enterprise Incident. The lady Romulan who was in love with Spock.
Oh, okay.
They should have brought her back.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is a good one. It's not as good as Ronan. I'm sorry.
Ronan, who was that again?
That was the ghost, the fucking ghost that you prompted the
Oh,
Ghost
Ronan
Rider.
From-
and
From
Baka
the
joining forces.
episode that's largely considered one of the worst episodes of Star Trek ever made.
The ghost that she rode, the Ghost Rider. Anyways, sorry.
Father, by the way, David Warner's character is Gul Madred, not Gul Lamech.
Oh, Madred is the one you wanted to come
Okay.
back.
Yes.
That was Ruben, I think, right?
Oh,
That's Madred.
I got confused.
I don't
But yeah.
know. I don't have a memory of that episode of TOS Father. Is that weird? What happens in that episode?
In Chain of Command Part 2?
You said Spock.
Your pick.
Your pick.
Well, the original series. That was the
The
Enterprise
I know, but I
Incident.
don't remember that one. Isn't that
You
crazy?
don't remember the Enterprise Incident?
I saw it. I just don't
It
remember.
was
It.
kind of a big episode.
What happens in it? Remind us.
Where Kirk has to disguise himself as a Romulan and steal the cloaking device.
Yeah, I can only remember like that. That's all I can remember.
You don't remember the Romulan commander?
I remember her, yeah,
You're
because I've
so
seen pictures
gay.
of Millie-
She's like so fucking hot, and like Spock totally wants to fuck her.
That's amazing.
You like,
So he
it's
gets-
like it's all just like completely off his
accelerates-
radar.
He accelerates his 7-year. I know. That's what I don't remember. She accelerates his 7-year gap. Like she brings on the Ponfar.
I
yeah,
think yeah. There's a moment where it looks like he kind of wants to jump ship and smash,
like, I'm gonna
but
have
he
to follow
doesn't.
her.
He doesn't do it, but he thinks about it.
Wow.
What season is that? Season 3?
Season 3. It's actually a good
Oh.
season 3 episode. I know there ain't many of them.
We haven't
Season
watched
3
yet.
is kind of a letdown, but that's one of the stronger ones. I think it's season
Alright.
3, episode 2. If you go by air date order, tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Oh, I wasn't looking it up. I was actually bringing this up because I wanted to see what she looked like because I didn't remember her.
No, she looks
And
beautiful.
She is beautiful. Spock is totally into her. You can tell.
Season 3, episode 2. Valerie does it again.
I'm good.
It's that specific knowledge. By the way, Jeremiah is done with
What's the production code?
first year of college. The more the the more you 3 more years to go. Very nice, Jeremiah. We'll be here 3 years from now to congratulate you. You guys are crazy. I love it. Yes, we are. We are crazy. I think we have to consider maybe doing a script. There's 6 of us, and then ending.
Yeah.
It's late.
I was
need a
gonna
beer.
ask. Yeah, we need like
Oh,
a
go get another
5-man or a 5-person. I'm sorry. We like some of us can play women. I think
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
pull it off. If
I
no
can
one
play a
remembers my
woman,
Lois
too.
Lane.
I've
But
got
we
I
Can
can
you give
write it.
Marcelo the honor since it's his 1st
I'm a-
time on the show?
What?
So we like to try to try to do a reading from any script. Audience can suggest a script to us if they want to,
or,
but just like a
movie or
scene,
something.
nothing too
Yeah, we need like
long.
if we could
Um,
find like a scene with like 5 people and one of us could do like the wall to wall,
Right.
and the other
I'm out,
ones
I
can do
can't-
like characters.
What's that?
I can never. I can't do script readings. I'm awful. I can't do that.
Could
What
you
if
do
you
the
did like
wall
the
to
wall to
wall?
wall? Yeah, you can
I've
do the
never-
wall to wall.
I've
You know,
never
just
just
heard-
make
narrate.
the narrations.
Yeah,
No, I can
you just say shit like exterior shot like Michael
No, man.
walked over to Jerry and
Could
said,
you pick the script and be our director?
You want me to pick the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then just direct us. So that you'd pick one for 5 people, but then you're like our director. You're Steven Spielberg or whoever. Actually, you're J.J. Abrams.
Well, if you let me, if I pick a script, I'm probably gonna pick a.
do a JJ one. Just
Yeah,
do it.
do a
Just
JJ.
be-
We're
yeah,
open to anything.
You're fucking JJ fan number 1. Just like go out and like strut your shit. Like don't apologize for
I
it.
say do it from 8mm. Yeah, don't exactly. I agree.
I like.
I say 8mm. Yeah, I vote
Hello?
for it.
What's
Oh,
going
welcome
on?
back,
What I missed?
Senator. We're trying to
Are we
figure out
all-
a JJ. We've agreed that we want a JJ Abrams script. We've agreed that Marcelo should direct it if he wants to, and that we'll read the script.
Okay.
And I voted for 8mm, but I don't know.
I'm with Sohail. I like that.
Or I'd be down if you could find it on the
8mm
internet.
the Nicolas Cage movie?
No.
No, that's
No.
that's
we should- hey,
what is it?
someday we
Oh,
need
Super
to do
8. That's
Face Off.
no, 8mm is the Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
You're talking about
Super 8 is the J.J.
Super 8.
Abrams
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what
Spielberg
shit.
ripoff
I
movie.
I was
didn't
just
Yeah.
blown away. I was like,
I
JJ
love
Abrams.
it.
we're doing an 8mm.
I
That's,
love
uh,
Super 8, man.
That's
Super
DJ.
Super 8.
We did talk a lot
J.J.
about
Abrams.
snuff tonight.
I love Super 8. Sorry.
Or we could always do like Star Trek 09 or Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh yeah, I think that's what we should do.
I like Super 8.
Yeah,
I
because
think we should read an 8mm.
it's not 8mm.
Oh, hold on,
I
before-
mean
I-
8mm. The
You guys have to make
actual
it- okay.
8mm.
Let's see if this works. You guys make it show and figure it out. I have to go check something.
Okay.
What is it?
So, I'm not familiar enough with Super 8 to know like a 5-person scene, in that movie.
Well, I think there were 4
But-
kids, so there's most of the scenes probably have 4 or 5 characters.
I mean, like one of us could be the monster too. One of us could be the alien.
That's all I remember. Just becoming the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if it.
Yeah. I
Um,
honestly don't remember the movie very well, so
So
I guess
you-
I don't either. I remember liking it.
All
What
I
if
remember
Disney-
is DJJ Abrams at it doing his remix game again. This man has no original bone in his body.
Oof.
what if we did Star Trek 2009? We did something
That
from
could work.
Um,
That could
let me
work.
see if I can find something.
we could do a season of Lost or an episode of Lost.
No season.
Full season.
He did Mission Impossible.
Yes.
You did
He
Mission
Yeah,
Impossible
number
3.
did Mission Impossible 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Uh,
realize. Cloverfield.
No, he produced Cloverfield. Matt Reeves directed Cloverfield, and Drew Goddard wrote it. Sorry.
What do you do? What do you? Oh, Felicity.
Wait, what else
yeah.
did Drew Goddard do?
Drew Goddard did.
I know that name really
Did
well.
he do
Cabin-
Cabin in the Woods?
Drew Goddard was a Joss Whedon dude. He worked on a
Yeah.
lot of like Buffy and Angel stuff.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
But Cabin in the Woods?
Yes, he did Cabin in the Woods.
I just bought that the other day. That's crazy.
He also created Daredevil, and he wrote one episode before Stephen S. T. Knight took it over. He also did The Martian. He also did that El Royale movie, that the fucking, I can't remember the name of that movie.
Okay, I think I have a good moment for us to do.
Sure.
For our amount of people. What if we did the bar fight and then Kirk Pike speech from Star Trek '09? We would need how many of us are there? There's 6 people, but what if Marcelo says he doesn't want to script read, but Marcelo,
No,
would you
I'm-
be open to doing
I'm
like
not
the
the-
wall to walls? Like,
I'm the
could you
kid.
just be like,
I'm-
push down a hallway, music heard, what seems like a party is going on through the windows, like that, just like that part?
Oh, I'm not your guy for that. I'm sorry for being such a stickler, but
Okay,
I get really nervous.
okay, that's fine,
Sorry.
that's fine. Let me check this out. So we need like a wall to wall. We need a Uhura. We need a Kirk.
Wait, what are we
need
doing?
A burly cadet,
Star
and then
Trek
we need a
2009?
Pike. So I have one we can do with 5 people.
You found the script already?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
Assuming you'll
Marcel, do you mind if we do the script and you're just kind of cool watching and critiquing us? Because I heard you
Yeah,
didn't want to do
I'm-
the thing, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry for being such a pain in the ass.
You don't
but
have to
I'm-
apologize.
No,
We just want to
no.
make sure everyone's having fun. So if you want us, if you don't want to do, if you don't like even like the idea of us doing a drunken script reading, then we won't do it till
Sure,
later.
go ahead.
Oh, okay,
Sure, go
cool.
ahead.
But you're welcome
I'm
to
not going
hang out. Oh, whoa! What the heck is this? Who is this, guys?
DJ.
It's Jeremiah was a Squirtle.
Is that Jeremiah? Oh my
Jeremiah!
goodness.
Hey. Jeremiah's here. Everyone,
The one and only.
hello, sir. Hello, Jeremiah.
How you doing,
What's
everybody?
Very good. It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm so
Awesome.
honored. This is like such a cool thing. So, Jeremiah, would you do the script reading with us, or do you want us to, or do you just want to hang out and say hello?
I just wanted to say hi because I thought it would be a fun. I thought this would be a fun little thing.
It is fun. You're here.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Can we
Well,
sing
that's
the song
awesome.
to you? Is that okay? Can we sing the song, guys?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
2, 3, 4.
Jeremiah was a Squirtle. Oh my god, that is terrible.
What's a good friend of mine? Yeah, we did it. So, where are you?
What they
hailing
said,
from?
May 8th, 2021, the day music died. Got it.
This is amazing. We have 2
Hey,
days.
it's still May 7th here.
This is like the best
Texas.
episode of Starfleet Boy After Dark we've ever had. So thank you.
It's been a
is
good
really
one.
cool. It's been a really good one. And I'm half
Yeah, it's a
blind
good
because I'm
one.
wearing these wrong contacts.
How's Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It's-
home of the Steelers.
yeah. I don't watch football.
Sports nut.
I don't know anything about sports either.
Uh,
But what else is Pittsburgh famous for? Bridges.
yeah.
that
Bridges.
movie Rockstar.
Pittsburgh Legion.
Sandwiches with French fries on it.
Oh, we do that in Miami.
Oh yeah.
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 There's this one sandwich shop. I forget what it's called. Panani Brothers, and they had like the fish and the French fries on it. It's pretty weird. I mean, I don't
like
know.
that. I eat pickled herring on open face sandwiches, so I don't care. Most people think that's gross.
I mean, it's really good actually. I mean, they're really good. They're really good sandwiches. I mean, I don't know. I'm really not that well versed in like tourist things. I just live here and go to school.
Amazing.
So like,
Jeremiah-
if we were. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, oh, well, I was just gonna ask: is your shirt a vintage Star Wars shirt?
no, it's in the style of one, but
Oh, it's
I love
rad.
yeah.
That's one Ruben would like. So you did a good job by wearing that shirt, because otherwise, if it was like a prequel shirt or like a sequel shirt, he'd not be happy with that. What were you gonna say, Son of Dennis?
Oh well, we moved on, so we changed the subject. But I was gonna say, like, say one of us visits Pittsburgh. Where's the first place you're like taking someone in Pittsburgh? Where you're like, you got to see this thing. Like, this is what my
Oh, I have a Pittsburgh fact. I looked up Pittsburgh facts.
Well, the museums are really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a boring kind of person, so I kind of like the museums better than anything else. I mean,
There you
I
go.
don't know. Yeah.
I'm very close to you, so maybe I'll go check
I
out
want
the
to.
museum.
I found 41. I'm not going to read them all, but I found some Pittsburgh facts.
Read
So the
only
Big
38
Mac.
of them.
The Big Mac was invented in Pittsburgh. The McDonald's
Really?
Big Mac, and there's a Big Mac museum.
Oh, there you go. That ties
Oh,
into
That's
wow.
insane.
There you go.
Have you been to that one?
I never even knew that.
I love that. I love that Ruben.
In
pulled that-
1920, 80% of the glass made in the United States came from Pittsburgh.
What?
I actually did know that. If you go down to downtown and you go to PPG Plaza, the big glass building, I forget, I was on some tour or something like that, and I just remember that factoid that Pittsburgh. Everybody thinks of steel for Pittsburgh, but it was glass originally. I don't know.
Oh, crazy.
Very cool.
This is an interesting one. So, from 1891 to 1911, Pittsburgh was inhabited solely by extraterrestrials. No, I'm kidding. Pittsburgh was officially spelled without the H.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh was filled with aliens, to be honest.
Wait, but what was the real fact? I didn't hear that.
It's spelled without. It was from the 1891 to 1911. Pittsburgh was spelled without the H at the end.
There's no H at the end of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
GH.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I feel like Pittsburgh gets a bad rap
Oh,
because
wow, that's
So how
Really?
spelling bee champion 1984.
Pittsburgh is so much better than Philadelphia. Like everyone in Philadelphia is like a mean, miserable asshole.
I was stuck in
Oh.
Philly for 3 hours today in traffic, so I agree with you right now.
Wow. I like Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's a cool town. It's a fun town.
No, I like
What? The country of Czechoslovakia was created in Pittsburgh.
That's a fact about
In
Pittsburgh.
1918, the country of Czechoslovakia was created in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
When
can't
the
tell.
Czechs
You're
and the
fucking-
Slovaks signed the Pittsburgh Agreement.
There's got to
What?
be a Pittsburgh somewhere else other than Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh the only Pittsburgh in the world?
There can be only one Pittsburgh.
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's got to
There's
be
a lot
different
of birds out there.
The first baseball game broadcast on the radio, August 5th, 1921, the Pittsburgh Pirates defeated the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies. I don't
The
know what happened there.
Phillies. The Phillies.
All right, that's all of my Pittsburgh facts for tonight.
No.
And that was your Pittsburgh facts report.
Is this how you
Back to
pictured it,
you.
Jeremiah? Just like
Yeah,
bombarding
having a
you
good
with
time.
facts
Jeremiah,
about
you're
your
like,
town.
Is this first appearance what you were hoping?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun.
It is fun. It's fun for us. We're hoping it's fun for you.
You thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, do you drink alcohol?
No.
What do you?
No,
are you
that's-
having?
He
I
can't
already
do
know
that.
that.
He's trying to like go to school and make good grades and
That's good. No, that's
Make
really
me
good.
proud.
All the more reason. What?
Father adopted you.
That's a lot
P.S.
of
By the
people
way,
don't know.
Yeah.
was that Marcelo?
No, a bunch of you just broke up and dropped out for a second.
Oh, it happens. So StreamYards
Okay.
is at its limit, right? This is amazing. Actually, I've been trying to have more people on, but so we have to speak slower.
we're the Magnificent Seven.
Yes, this is
Yeah, we can do that
amazing.
movie.
That's a good
we could
one.
do the magnificent Ferengi.
Should we do something from that?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
but
like-
now we have two folks, Father, that don't want to read a script.
That's
so
true. That's true. So we really only have like 5 actors.
5 actors, but we gotta have
So-
parts. You guys have to be our either coaches, critics, or
I'll
You gotta-
critique it.
you'll critique it. Will you, do,
Yes.
Jeremiah? Do you agree to live critique it on air as we do our reading? Is that okay with you?
I may sign off.
See, now I don't want to be here either, guys.
Oh, that's so lame. Well, since it's my birthday episode, I appreciate you guys coming on, but bye.
Well, I just wanted to say one thing. I was like, I always enjoy when Father says he's my adopted father. I crack up every
So,
time he says
Jeremiah, I enjoyed your insight into some of the Star Wars stuff that I tend to be like a little dismissive of, like Clone Wars and stuff, just because like I don't really like the prequel movies, and I will always be appreciative of you pointing out that like there's actually like some good stuff in Clone Wars, and you shouldn't just write it all off. And I enjoy you giving me that perspective on it.
And
Yeah.
next, oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that. I actually never seen the sequel trilogy. I've only seen Clone Wars and parts of the sequel trilogy because I couldn't sit through the first one. So, but I grew up with Clone Wars, and so that's the one I advocate for.
Jeremiah,
We have such
Clone
different
Wars is
opinions.
so good.
Yeah, we have such a wide variety of opinions. Then we have Marcelo, who says that in his opinion, his favorite is The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The OG sequel.
We just need someone on here who likes the Phantom Menace, and we're golden.
Don't you like it? I thought you liked it, so hell.
No, loves it the most. I love Return of the Jedi
Oh.
the most. The most Star Warsy thing that I love is Return of the
Well,
Jedi.
Return of the Jedi is really great. It's really great.
But Jeremiah, will you come on? You'll come on to talk about The Expanse for 30 minutes or so with us when we talk about episode 1, season 1, right? Next week.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
Ruben, start getting those Pittsburgh facts ready. You got a week.
Pittsburgh fact, more Pittsburgh facts. I still got the tab open.
Ruben, are you gonna
Someone's
watch?
saying-
Ruben, are you gonna watch the episode and come back and talk with us about it?
Oh, the first episode of
Of
shit.
The Expanse season
Uh,
gaming. I love that he gave.
All right, should have paused.
Like, my
He's
shit-
really good at multitasking. Because I couldn't do that.
Wait, so when are you gonna
next
talk
week,
about this?
same time,
Oh,
same
next
place.
next Starfleet Boy or
Yeah,
After
yeah,
Dark?
yeah.
Sure, I'll watch it.
Yes. All right, we got a whole crew. And Marcelo, you'll do it too. You're already a little ahead, but you'll come in. Okay, cool. I think you said yes. I saw like a nod, and you guys are coming, right?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Well, if you guys will have me, I'll be back.
Yeah, everyone's welcome in this group. You're on here. You're already here. You're on.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
You got the
Just have
key.
to
You
deal
got
with
the
my-
TARDIS key.
My
You guys
occasional
got-
jabs at JJ.
Awesome.
The only thing is, if you start,
That's okay. I'll get over it.
If you start flashing people or putting your thing in their hair curler,
What the fuck are you
or-
talking
What
about?
the hell is that?
or if you sexually harass anyone, then I'll boot you off of Doctor Who.
Nice.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who had a really bad 2 weeks. It's been a bad 2 weeks for the Doctor Who fandom.
All right.
Wow,
Yeah,
what's
Why is
happening?
that?
No,
Oh.
it's yeah. That's what I was alluding to. But
Why is that?
I don't think those things are actually like. I don't think like flashing your junk as a joke is the equivalent of like repeatedly.
no, I get
Um,
that. No, that's not what we're debating. I was just making.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so
saying, like-
Like we're not debating.
Who
anything
flashed her
else.
junk? Wait, what's
Yeah,
going on?
don't
Doctor
worry
Who
about it.
flashed
You're not
his
about-
junk?
I'd like to hear more about this.
No.
Yeah,
What
what's
were-
going on? I want to.
Hey,
Doctor
Starfleet Boy's
Doctor
doing
Who pulled a tubing?
Ubin's been
Yeah,
tubing?
something like that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
call that
had, you had one guy who like. Did he like sexually assault people? Like Noel Clark? Like there's 20 women that like accused him of doing like messed up stuff.
You guys.
Then you have another guy who's like, "Hey, look, it's my dick," and just like flashed it out for a little bit. Like one of those is a lot worse than the others, in my opinion. But I don't know.
Braxton's listening. This is awesome. Braxton, you're up late, dude.
Yeah, Braxton, it's past your bedtime. Goddamn.
No, it's
Goddamn
no, it's
1 in the morning in
By
Florida.
the way,
What the hell are you
Braxton
doing?
Not
Look-
yet.
Braxton listens to
We're
our
almost
TOS
there.
stream at the gym, which I really love, and also when
Is he working out after midnight?
maybe
now? Like,
after
he could.
That's a fitness diehard right there.
Are we gonna read the script? Should we read the script?
Okay,
you guys want to
so-
read the script?
If we're gonna read the script, I need someone to play Uhura, someone to play Pike, someone to play Kirk, someone to play the burly cadet, and someone to do the wall to wall. So
I want to be burly cadet.
okay.
I'll be
Ruben is
Pike.
burly cadet.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna be Pike.
Okay, I'm gonna take Kirk then.
Okay, Kirk.
Where are we here? Hold
What
on.
page?
Hey.
What page are we doing?
Yeah.
Guys, can you?
I put it up-
The
we're gonna
instructions are in the private chat. Guys, can
Yeah.
you change your names to your parts? So can I be Uhura?
Oh wait,
You
Can
you
I?
can be Uhura.
I'll be right back.
How do I do that?
So you go to
click
the little
three dots and then you.
Oh, you
And you
guys went
go-
through this with me before.
edit name, and so like you just change it so that way the audience knows who we are,
Yeah,
and
I'm
also
Kirk.
Jeremiah and Marcella. All right, so I'm Uhura
Wait,
So
what?
I'm
Three dots?
burly.
Edit
and
name.
Pearly.
Private
Wait, where's the three
chat.
dots you're talking about?
On your picture in the bottom left.
Oh, so do you see your picture down below?
Yeah, you
underneath
see
the
your
big
own.
picture?
Oh, those three dots. I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there you go. 3 dots, and then who is son of Dennis?
Son of Dennis.
Oh, he changed
But-
into a Star Trek shirt. What?
Oh, that's
Hold on, we
nice.
gotta
Nice
get.
touch.
That's
I
awesome.
think he's gonna be Pike, right?
You're gonna be
Wait.
Pike, right?
Oh,
No,
I'm not
no.
Pike.
No.
Okay.
Pike is already Kevin.
Who am I? No,
You're
you can
Kevin.
be Pike. Who
No,
am I?
you're Pike.
Give
You're
me
Pike.
something.
That's fine. Who are you? That looks badass. You look so badass in this shirt.
Random observer.
Who's the wall to wall? Do we have a wall
I'll
to
do the.
wall?
I'll switch to wall you'll do
Marcelo's
Uhura
playing
together.
patron number 3.
So I think deep inside you want to be Uhura though,
I do want to be
because
Uhura.
you said that fast. You were like,
I'll
"I'll
do
be
wall-
Uhura."
It's true.
I'll do wall to wall.
Okay.
I
It's
don't
not
even-
like it's not like I have the most production value invested in this or anything.
I-
You know, whatever. um,
Braxton
Uh,
says I went to a bar and just got home. I haven't been out since September. You're here just for the end of our show. We're gonna do a script reading. Also, Braxton, this is Jeremiah's first time on the show. There's also Marcelo's first time on the show. So pretty cool. Long time listener, first time guest. I love it. Very, very cool. All right.
Well, I had a
What
great
page are we on?
time. I had a great time saying hi to everybody, and I'm gonna go back to be a viewer now. One thing I did Google. It is true. Czechoslovakia was actually ratified in Pittsburgh.
that's insane.
Well,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
very
Fun
cool.
fact.
Thank you for that contribution to the world, Pittsburgh citizen Jeremiah.
Well,
No,
I mean,
Just for college.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Well, Czechoslovakia, they had a civil war almost, and so they broke up.
It's
Well,
true.
So
The
I don't know how
Pittsburghers
well.
didn't do a very good job, did y'all?
Yeah,
Because they didn't go back to Pittsburgh. That was the problem.
Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't
Well,
go to the fucking
thank you,
Pirates
everybody.
game.
Jeremiah,
Hey, it was
Jeremiah,
great meeting you,
this
bro.
was
It was
like
great
a
meeting
super,
you.
super
Yeah, man.
big honor. Thank you for this
Yeah.
birthday present. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining, Jeremiah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeremiah.
That's Father's son.
Yes. Everyone
Adopted
be nice
son
to him.
there. Everyone be
He's a good
super
kid.
nice. Yeah, good kid.
It seems like a good kid.
he is
Father,
really
he's
good.
like that species in Orville. That
In fact, you know what?
gives birth,
Starfleet
right?
Boy After Dark's adopting Jeremiah too.
Wow.
That's it. It's done. We've adopted Jeremiah. Good job. All right, here we go.
I don't know
Script
where I
reading.
am.
You got to
Where are we?
open.
Yeah, what page are we
Okay,
on?
No. I'm on the script, but where?
We're gonna start at,
59.
I think he's reaching
59.
out for help, guys.
59.
59
Okay.
exterior, the Warp Trail Bar, Iowa night.
Yeah, I found it. And then we end. We
Wait.
got to stop at 62 exterior Iowa.
I say we do the whole
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
All right.
When we get to sunrise, we stop.
So we're starting at which one?
59.
59
EXT,
exterior,
59.
the Warp Trail
Warp
Bar.
Trail
Okay.
bar. Okay.
All
I'm doing wall to wall.
wall to wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do Command F, do a search for warp, and
Oh, I'm there.
Okay.
it'll
Alright.
probably,
Whenever you're ready, wall to wall.
Kick
Hit
us
it.
off.
Well, let's do it. Okay. Exterior, the Warp Trail Bar, Iowa, night. Push down a hallway, music heard. What seems like a party is going on through windows in the. What?
No. I was in the wrong spot.
Oh. I thought I did something wrong.
No.
Are you.
I was.
Oh, do you have a Command F on your screen? Can you?
I was at War
Or
Trail
Control
Bar
F.
night, not Iowa night. Now I don't.
Oh,
know.
gotcha. Now you found it. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't. I can't find it.
59.
I'm on 59. But
Space EXT.
Exterior.
The
It doesn't-
Warp Trail Bar, Iowa night.
Right, that's where we are.
Are you there?
Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, from the top,
good.
one more time. Hit it.
Exterior. The Warp Trail Bar, Iowa night. Push down a hallway. Music heard. What seems like a party is going on through windows in the double doors ahead. And a woman swoops into view in front of us. We push behind her in the short skirt and high boots as she enters the place. A local busy bar. The woman makes her way to the bar, and we see her gorgeous, dignified face. This is Uhura. She leans into the bartender warmly, her smile glorious. Continue.
Hi, I'd like a Clabnian fire tea, 2 Cardassian sunrises, and 3 Earth beers. No slime shots, anything on draft. That's not how Zoe Saldana says it, but whatever. I'm doing
That was a
classic
fucking
O'Hara.
great impression, though. Nailed it.
I got
who's
him.
voice? I'll be voice.
No, wait. Well, that's Kirk, but I was waiting for the wall-to-wall to read
Oh,
the,
is that supposed to be Kirk? Oh, okay.
voice off screen.
Who's
Kirk?
Wall-to-wall, say voice off screen.
I don't do okay, fine. Voice off screen.
That's a lot of drinks for one woman wearing those boots.
James Kirk's face leans in. At 22, he's charming, witty, dangerous, rebellious. He grins at her, flirty. Uhura gives him a look, then back to the bartender.
And a shot of Jack straight up.
Make that 2 shots. Her shots on me.
Her shots on her. Thanks, but no thanks.
Don't you want my name before you completely reject me?
I'm good without it.
Damn, he likes her already.
You are good without it. It's Jim Kirk. If you don't tell me your name, I'm going to have to make one up.
Uhura.
You didn't think
Uhura. No way. That's the name I was going to make up for you. Uhura what?
Just Uhura.
They don't have last names on your world?
Uhura is my last name.
They don't have first names on your world? Wait, let me guess. Is it Jim?
That makes her smile. So he moves closer to her.
Okay. So you're a cadet studying. What's your focus?
Xenolinguistics.
Xenolinguistics.
Xenolinguistics. Let me guess. You don't know what that means.
Let me guess. Study of alien languages, phonology, morphology, syntax. It means you've got a talented tongue.
And for a moment, I thought you were just a dumb hick who only has sex with farm animals.
Well, not only.
You think you're so smart.
Oh, baby. I'm the smartest.
This fucking screen.
Wow, this had a lot of
Something
stuff
said in that. A burly Starfleet cadet appears.
This guy bothering you?
Beyond belief, but nothing I can't handle.
You could handle me. That's an invitation.
The burly cadet spins Kirk around.
Hey, you mind your manners.
At ease, Cupcake, it was a joke. Like your hairline.
Uhura turns back. The other cadets, seeing trouble, approach.
Hey, Jim, enough.
What was that?
You heard me, Moonbeam.
You know how to count, farm boy? There's 5 of us and 1 of you.
Okay, so go get some more guys, come back, and it'll be a fair fight.
The cadet swings his fist, but Kirk headbutts his hand. Breaking it, another cadet punches Kirk, then throws him into the table, which Kirk flies over, landing hard. Another cadet grabs him, pulls him up. Kirk slams 5 fast punches that send the cadet back. When another cadet punches him, yet another holds Kirk, and the last punch is repeated 3, then 4 times.
Enough! Stop!
Guys, he's had
Another
enough.
punch, and Kirk flies to the floor. He's out of it, but won't give up. The cadets unleash on him and really pummel him. And Kirk's spirited but losing. About to lose bad when an ear-splitting whistle makes everything stop. They turn. Standing in the doorway is a tall, rugged Starfleet officer.
Wait, can you
Captain
do it? You're splitting whistle.
Christopher Pike.
Outside, all
Wait,
of you.
wait, no. Can you do an
Oh.
ear splitting whistle? Can you whistle?
Not really.
All right, fine.
Ears splitting, like a
That's
whistle.
good enough. Go on, go on.
Outside, all of you, now.
The cadets fly out, in for it. Pike moves to a dazed, semi-conscious Kirk, now upside down on the table.
You all right, son?
You can whistle really loud, you know?
And Kirk passes out. Are we still going?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Interior Warp Trail bar, night. High, wide, overheard shot of the almost closed bar. Only Kirk and Pike sit here at a table. Kirk's bloodied, tissue in his nose.
I couldn't believe when the bartender told me who you are.
And who am I, Captain Pike?
Your father's son. For my dissertation, I was assigned the USS Kelvin. Something I admired about your dad. He didn't believe in no-win scenarios.
He sure learned his lesson.
Depends on how you define winning. You're here, aren't you? That's instinct. Leap without looking. That was his nature, too. In my opinion, it's something Starfleet has lost. We're admirable, respectable, but overly disciplined. Those cadets you took on, they'll make competent officers, but you can bet your ass they'll run home to mama the minute they're looking down the barrel of a Klingon phaser cannon.
Why are you talking to me?
I looked up your file when you were drooling on the floor. Your aptitude tests were off the charts. What is it? Do you like being the only genius level repeat offender in the Midwest?
Maybe I love it.
So your daddy dies, you can settle for a less than ordinary life? Oh, sorry. Or do you feel like you're meant for something better, something special?
And that just hangs there for a beat because Pike just hit a nerve. Kirk does his best not to show it. Still absent-minded, fiddling with Starfleet ship salt and pepper shakers.
Come to think of it, I do want to feel special. You know what? I'm gonna go start a book club.
Enlist in Starfleet.
Enlist? You must be way down on your recruiting quota for the month.
If you're half the man your father was, Jim, Starfleet could use you. You could be an officer in 4 years. Have your own ship in 8.
He's getting under Kirk's skin, but Kirk keeps up the attitude. Grabs his jacket, stands.
We're even, right? I can go?
Riverside Shipyard. Shuttle for new recruits leaves tomorrow, 0800. Your father was a captain of the starship for 12 minutes. I dare you to do better.
Eyes lock. And it's now Pike who stands and walks off. And that's where it hangs. Off Kirk, brooding. Exterior, Iowa Plains, sunrise.
that's the
Corn
end.
stalks.
That was the
Okay.
stop.
Oh, very nice, dudes. Very cool, very cool. Anyone got anything to? Ooh, look at that bullet.
it's different.
Nice. It's I'm craving now too. Should we just? We'll talk offline. Yeah, the same idea. All right. Anyways, what do you got to promote? We'll start with Ruben, since he's gaming.
My usual, my interviews on Pop Axiom, interviews on RoomOrg.com. My Jeff Russo interview is still pending approval, so I don't know what
I
it's
love
going to
Jeff
be.
Russo.
Yeah, I interviewed him last week or the week before.
If it doesn't get
interviewed him
approved,
recently.
if it doesn't get approved, we'll do a recreation on Starfleet Boy, where I will be Jeff Russo and Father will be Ruben. Will be
Doesn't Jeff Russo have long hair though, like me?
Okay.
No.
I'll do
Father-
the wall to wall.
What does he look like?
It was a phone interview. Yeah, I think he does have long hair because he was a rocker dude. He was in bands for a long time.
He's not like a fat slob like me, but
Yeah,
You're not
I
a
mean,
fat
here's
slob.
the
Well,
long
okay.
He
You're
doesn't
not,
approve
I
You're
just
you're
play
not,
bass. I'm not the half the musician. I'm not a 10% of the musician I'm
Fathery, by the way,
not 1%
is
of the
Father-
musician he is.
Fathery, by the way, our text message audience just pointed out that you do put yourself in Kirk's seat every time we do a script reading. And it's true. You definitely do that.
I did. I asked all y'all to like start picking.
I
I
wanted to do
waited.
her.
I waited.
too.
I was like the fourth person before I picked like what
That's
I wanted
true.
to play.
Somehow you do land Kirk though.
You-
Often,
and
It's
you
true,
got
and
you
it's
got
true,
Batman.
it's true.
You got Batman right on the
You were not. Yeah.
the Batman script.
Who are
You
you?
were an
say
saying?
awesome
Batman?
Kirk, by the way. He was an
What's
awesome
that?
Kirk, by the way.
Who was Fathery?
Father, yeah.
Yeah,
He was my
pretty good.
favorite. He was my favorite of the whole
By the-
cast.
we got a
guys-
comment
Well,
that
thank you so much.
Kevin was a great Pike. We also
I
Jeremiah.
think everyone was
Thanks,
great.
Blue.
I think
Yeah, it's
we had a
true.
great.
I was
Uhura.
pretty good at her.
We had a great wall to wall.
and Burley.
We had a great burly cadet. beating
Yeah,
the
that's
shit
really
out
good.
of
That
me.
was great. Really good. It was great.
The wall to wall was the best part of the performance, though, and the directing by
The wall to
Marcelo.
wall is not a heavy lifting,
It's true.
and you can't like spin it. You know, like you can't like emotionalize it. You just have to like
No, but I did notice
spit
that
it out there.
the script actually was different than the final film.
Yeah,
because it took
there
some,
were
it took
some
some lines out.
lines that were not like the oh yeah, I'll start a book club. Like that was not the movie. I'd
Yeah, I
never heard that
remember
until
that.
now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one talks
No.
about that. I wonder if they shot that. I wonder if they shot Chris Pine saying that line.
I
They
wonder if he
probably
really started
did.
a book club.
Great read. The 2009 Star Trek was my intro to Trek, so it holds us. Oh, we did a
Awesome.
cool.
Well, that's great, Jeremiah.
thing for
I'm so
Jeremiah.
glad
Heck yeah.
that we were able to
Wow,
do something
2000.
meaningful.
Dude,
right there.
this is like the best episode of Starfleet Boy After Dark ever. That's pretty amazing. I
Yeah.
can't believe that.
It's been
all
great.
you
We
guys
had-
shared
we
that.
had,
That was cool.
We had some old guests. We had some new guests. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's true. Son of Dennis and Captain Pike over here can be found on Drunk Space Nine, Asking Linda's, and Recommend Ship. Jeez, that's a lot of
Hard
fucking shows. It's
workers.
amazing.
They are
Yeah, they are hard
podcasting
workers.
their asses
And
off.
they have full time jobs on top of that, so it's crazy. Yeah.
Well done, gentlemen.
And we go through the trouble of getting drunk on each one of those shows just for you guys.
Our
So
premise
amazing.
from
Hard
That's
on
why I
your,
gotta
it's hard
listen.
on your wallet. It's hard on your liver. That's
Yeah.
it's dedication.
They're
That is
young.
some
They can handle it.
Dedication.
I don't want to do any of this, but
And they produce the
you
highest
know.
quality Smurf porn on the market.
It's
Great
true.
work, guys.
Smurf?
Only fans.
Yeah. Oh, don't you don't know.
Dang. Marcelo, tell us what you got going on, sir.
Well, if you guys want to find me online, I do a podcast called Radio 815. It's all about J.J. Abrams. And I also have a personal podcast called The Red Wall Podcast that yours truly, Starfleet Boy, was on just a little while ago.
Yeah.
And I also have a YouTube channel called Balloon Head Productions where I do interviews of classic TV shows. I'm actually reviewing the original series from Mission Impossible from the 60s right now. So
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
yeah.
Wait, you do interviews on that show?
No. I basically review every episode.
Oh, review.
Leonard
Yeah.
Nimoy shows up on there eventually.
That's right. He shows up in season 4. He plays Paris.
That's
He
because
actually-
Star Trek got canceled. And he was like, "Well, I still need a job.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
gotta do
Mission
something.
Impossible stuff."
It's true.
Yeah, no, but
TJ Hooker, man.
yeah, Star Trek and Mission Impossible have a very, very close relationship because they
do.
were both shot on the same lot,
Mhm.
and a lot of cast members, as I'm sure you know, were on Mission Impossible and the original Star Trek. So
It's
Yep.
true.
And it's even more
And Love
connective
Boat.
tissue.
There's some
If
Love
you
Boat
got
crossovers.
Twilight
yeah.
Zone,
Yeah,
well,
Twilight Zone as well.
Twilight Zone, Star Trek, and Mission Impossible. There's a shitload of crossover between the three of them.
Yeah. Right, I
Well-
think Jonathan Frakes was on
Was he?
Love Boat.
He was.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Twilight Zone. I was like,
No, but he might have been on
Twilight.
Twilight Zone too. Who knows?
that math doesn't
He,
He's
add
a pretty
directed.
prolific-
He directed that like 2002 Twilight Zone that was
Oh,
like,
there you go.
hosted by Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, I remember those.
Oh,
He was the
right,
host of
that's
the
right.
fantastic Fact or Fiction.
Yes, that's a
Yeah.
fun.
Brian,
fun
Brian
movie
Austin
to talk
Green was in the episode of the 2002 Twilight Zone. That's all I remember from it.
about. Oh wow. You can find Fathery on TextTrack, who just reached a milestone of 600 subscribers today, which is pretty cool.
Wow,
Congratulations.
nice.
Yeah, so let's
That's
get
awesome.
to 700. The 700 Club is your next
700
next-
Club.
milestone.
That's a different
then
thing. That's a-
Pat Roberts or whatever his name is.
Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna start airing at like 5 in the morning on UPN.
I think we might not call it.
Call it that.
I guess that's the next milestone, I suppose.
But it is 700 is
It's
the next
700.
milestone you're trying to reach. And Fathery just dropped a DS9 Season 3 Part 1 discussion with
Yes.
Dave on his channel, which was really fun. I was in the chat for that, and it was really cool. Go check that out. And also, yeah, congrats, Fathery. Also, go back and check out the Season 1 and Season 2 ones. And there's also Babylon 5 episode coming up soon, right? Is that what next week
Yeah,
is?
we don't release that as a podcast. It's just on YouTube only. But we've been.
Father's like, it's just on YouTube. It's not worthy of a podcast.
But we have been talking about Babylon 5 because that is the best non-Star Trek outer space show ever made. I take Babylon 5 over BSG or Expanse or
pretty crazy,
Star
yeah.
Wars or anything else. I take Babylon
Wow.
5.
I gotta get on that more. I watched a little bit of it, but you're signing off on like I should be watching Babylon 5.
Does Mork and
Sounds
Mindy
like-
count?
Yeah, I count that. I count
My
Lost
favorite
in
Martian.
Space. I count Farscape.
What about Firefly, bro? Firefly's the greatest science fiction show ever, man.
I love
Yeah,
about-
but
what
it was
about-
like 12 episodes. Like, I mean, that's cool if you
15
want, like, you know,
episodes.
15. Okay, yeah, it was
Sorry.
a really incredible, really consistently great, amazing flash in the pan.
It's true.
But
I'll
I mean,
take
this
that.
is what it is.
And then last but not least, you can check out Starfleet Boy tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to be talking about the original series, and we're talking about Cat's Paw. Is that the worst one? No, right? That's
Cat's
not the
Paw?
worst one
That's
Yeah.
that's the worst one to date
to date that
from
we've
from
talked
the
about, yeah.
beginning until then. But unfortunately, Star Trek, the original series, does get a little worse the further you go into it. Unfortunately, because I love the original series. It's my second favorite Star Trek show. But all the other Star Trek shows kind of tend to like get better and the further you go along. I mean, like
Yeah.
Next Generation has a terrible season 7, but most of them tend to
I
get better
love
and better
season-
and better.
It's funny, I love season 7 of TNG, but anyways,
Oh no, that's god awful.
we'll talk about it in
I will
a-
take the original series season 3 over TNG
What?
season 7 any day of the week.
we'll
What do
be
you think?
talking
Do you think
about
it's
it.
the worst? Do
Oh,
you think
go
it's
ahead,
worse
go
than season 1 of TNG?
Yeah, that's a close race in my book. I'd have to really evaluate it.
Anyways, we're not talking about TNG anymore because Starfleet Boy finished those discussions. We're talking about TOS. So go check out our TOS discussion
Cat's Paw.
tomorrow. Cat's Paw.
Season 7 is better because it has like all good things, like a few other like great
See?
episodes.
There you go. Finally, you came to his senses. You remembered. All right. Anyways,
It's still not very good.
It's
Also, we'd like to. I'm a patron and a fan of Jesse Gender, so I would like to welcome Jesse Gender to the After Dark Club. I think we're the only two After Darks. in
Oh,
the
she
Star Trek
copied
community.
you.
She didn't copy me. She didn't copy me.
Oh my god!
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
War, YouTube war.
No, there's no war, and that was
Edit
all
that out.
fun. That was fun. And,
Oh,
and
Kevin, we
like-
forgot to plug Drunk Space After Dark.
No, you guys did that.
Oh, space.
No, it's the new.
Okay,
new
I have
No,
a
it's the
special
show that
announcement.
comes right after this.
I have my
I've-
new channel, Martian After Dark.
Yes, and we are actually doing like a cross promotion. Martian After Dark and Text Trek After Dark are going to be tied in together.
Just so Blue brought this up on the Text Trek stream. So I'll answer your question here, Blue. After Dark is not an original concept by Starfleet Boy. That's
It's
like
not.
a thing that's like a thing that's been
You
around.
were like the 47th YouTube channel to do that.
That had there's a lot of After Dark anythings, like, I mean,
Oh,
it's
why
just,
am I on
it's
this?
like a thing. It's true. But what I just wanted to say, welcome Jessie Gender to the After Dark Club. She does live streams on Saturdays, I think, but it won't be on After Dark. It's a little complicated. Just go watch her channel. She'll explain the whole thing. But basically, there's a new channel called Jessie Gender After Dark, so subscribe to it. It's everything except the Star Trek and the cool essays that she does.
Just
so,
watch Jessie Gender. Just
Yeah.
I would like to
content is
promote
amazing.
my upcoming YouTube channel, Starfleet Man, and Starfleet Man After Dark.
Can I tell you, I tried to get Starfleet Man way back when I was getting my handle and it was taken. And so I just chose Starfleet Boy at random after that. And then I realized when I became branded as it that I was like, oh, I'm not a boy anymore. I'm a man.
Oh man!
You came of age during the era of
During
Starfleet.
the era of Starfleet Boy. It's true. I stopped. Anyways,
I mean, that was like 5 years ago.
live long and prosper, everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Ciao.